Aha. Yes, 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 yes. We are back. We have returned. It is motherfucking Manic Mondays in this mother freaky. Good morning to you all. Good morning to your mama. Good morning to your father. Good morning to you and your children, and good morning to you, to those that have none. It is Manic Mondays. It is Smoke Session Volume 34, 35. I think we'll change it later. We will change it later. Salute to everybody that is here. Salute, salute to you. Welcome, 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 welcome to the midnight hour, late, early in the morning, kind of, if that makes any kind of sense, late, early in the morning. We are here. We are here. Is it really real? Is it really real? Or is it just really for attention? You get what I'm saying? Is it really real or is it really for attention? That's what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? That's what just was on my mind over the weekend, you guys. That you know, something I kind of thought about. Um, something I thought about uh over the weekend, kind of really like last night. You get what I'm saying? Is it really real or is it really for attention? You get what I'm saying? We are here. Salute to everybody in the building. It's early Manic Mondays. Listen, man. I know it's been a week or so since we got monetized and everything. I kind of feel like, when got, before I got monetized, there was a goal. You get what I'm saying? Get the watch hours up and all that. And now that we got there, I'd be like, it's cool. What next? Okay, get to the 4,000 watch hour mark, and then so we could open up other things and what have you and stuff like that. But so I'm trying to make sure I keep the motivation and keep the fun vibes up and enthusiasm up and stuff like that. But so much is going on. Brother be going through some things, but y'all don't be wanting to hear nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just be waiting on the show. And, sometimes, we'll, enlighten you guys, a little bit what's going on, in an cryptic manner. You get what I'm saying? So salute to y'all and welcome back. It's been a few days. It's been a while. A lot of stuff been going on. The weekend was plentiful. I had my normal Saturday gig for a few hours, and then I shot back and got with y'all. But I be having I was gonna go on and I be falling asleep, man. I be eat some good food, some good smoke, and then I be falling asleep. You get what I'm saying? So, but salute to y'all and everybody that's here. Welcome to the midnight hour smoke sessions, spontaneous vibes. Is it really real? Or is it just really for attention? Is it really just for attention? Is it really real? Or is it really for attention? That's what I've been seeing around here. That's what the main topic is. So whenever whoever pop up and whoever get on the panel, I'm going to ask them that question, whatever that means for them. Is it really real? Or just really for attention? And if are you gonna be honest about it? You get what I'm saying? Are you gonna be honest about it? Is it really real or just really for attention? We should explore that today, because that's what I'd be seeing. We can call it. Clout, which is the new word for attention, right? That's the new slang term for attention, right? Clout. We're doing a lot of things just for a viral like moment that may not even change your life. You get what I'm saying? You just doing it with the, with the hopes that it will change everything. But before we get into that, we have to salute the gang. We have to salute the gang. We ain't even played the theme song. I'm ready to get into it already. It's Monday. We don't know how long we gonna be on. We gonna smoke and see how it go after the session. If I'm still feeling right, then we'll keep it going. If not, we'll drop it down and let the morning proceed and then come back. But I feel like I needed to go on because it's been a minute and people's been asking for it. And so we're here. So we are here on this Manic Monday. Salute to everybody that's here early. Y'all know how we get down. I'm starting a lot more early. I started, I start at 4:30, 5:30. You get what I'm saying? But I kind of got a late start and I was asleep. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it tends to happen at that time. When you get up there in age, you just be having the fun, spontaneous, naps. You get what I'm saying? So that's just pretty much what. Salute to the one and the only lady, first lady of Untouchable Gang, Lady Owl Gang, Auntie Doris Myers is here early in the building with the early support. We love you. We appreciate you, Doris, always for your support and contributions. Salute to Doris Myers. Salute to Doris in the building. Before we continue on, I was watching Lucky's show yesterday, man. I see she be doing her thing with the layouts and stuff like that, man. I was just happening to watch it, and I was just happening to catch the show, man. Hey, Sherelle, why your girl? What, Sherelle? Hey, chocolatey New Orleans on. Shirelli in the building. Good show. Look while we speaking on y'all show yesterday, and you was spitting that heat to him. You was spitting that fire. Why your girl take one of my famous clips from over here though? Why y'all take my
You
famous?
hate on a nigga. I don't understand why you hate on me, nigga. We don't understand. Show love, nigga. It don't show nothing. It don't cost nothing to show a nigga love. All we doing is getting money. Show a nigga some love, nigga. Wabbly dabbly. Niggas out here don't love me.
You do know Shirelli, the wabbly dabbledy came from over here. You do know that. I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I know I don't own the clip or nothing like that. I know I don't own nothing like that. But I'm like, God damn. I was like, no. I was like, well, damn. They gon' I was like,
What the fuck, y'all? God damn! God damn! God damn!
I'm like, I don't own it or nothing. Like, God damn, I just got a shack over here. Can I keep it? I mean, y'all over there, y'all got a whole 6-car garage mansion at y'all house over there. It's a lady's house over there with Sherelle, Fig, Lucky, the Storm, and a couple of others. I mean, I know it ain't your show per se, you know what I'm saying, but you a pivotal part of the show. You get what I'm saying? The show just sometimes don't got pizzazz. It don't got that spunk unless Sherelle in the building. So I just had to come. I'm like, well, why they want to take the wabbly dab?
You hate on a nigga. I don't understand why you hate on me, nigga. We don't understand. Show love, nigga. It don't show nothing. It don't cost nothing to show a nigga love. All we doing is getting money. Show a nigga some love, nigga. Wabbly dabbly. Niggas out here don't love me.
It's all love, though. I guess the love is love. I was just like, well, damn. I mean, I just got a shack around here. Yeah, I guess so, sure. See, she always got the right answers. That's why we love Sherelle. You get what I'm saying? Because Sherelle got the right answers. You know what I'm saying? You tend to wonder why she's single, but I don't think she's really single. She got options. She got options. That's what I'm saying. She got options. You think you guys think with a pretty face like this here, Nestor, you think that with that pretty face that she out here single? I don't think so. I just don't believe it, Shirley. You're too chocolate. You're smart. You're self-paid and self-made. Do it take a lot to get your time, Sherelle? That's what the world want to know. Do it take a lot to get your mind, to get some time, to get on your line, to get into your divine, Sherelle? How does a man get to you if you already self-made, self-paid? Can a man tell you something that you gonna listen to in the position that you in, Sherelle? Can a man tell you anything? That's what I'm saying. Can a man tell you anything in your positionary? You know, because you out here killing the game. I know you getting courted and all this and that. How does a man get to Shirley? That must probably be classified. But these men got to know. They got to know. Salute to you. Salute to New Orleans in the building. I love New Orleans. I ain't been there yet, but we being there for Super Bowl. We coming to kick it with y'all for Super Bowl, Sherelle. You know we'll be out there. You know we coming out there and we are setting the stage on fire when we come out there. Salute to Sherelle here. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. Please click and subscribe. GBG Sherelle. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go subscribe to her show. Go like it. Make sure y'all tune in to her and Lucky Fig. LA Project Storm. I forgot the other girl's name, other chocolate who's cool. And y'all make sure y'all tune into the ladies show every Sunday evening Pacific time over my way. Great conversation. Good show yesterday. Y'all had the guy Chase over there who had me cracking up. So that was a dope show. It's good to see the ladies up there, even being, not everybody agreeing on the same level and having a nice back and forth, a little tense, but then y'all can revert it back to some normalcy. And I like what y'all doing over there. So I'm like what y'all doing there. Keep coming with that, inviting men on there to get their takes. And I like it. We need younger women and mature and older women's perspective on what's going on in today's climate. And you guys, ladies, young, if it's this generation, older generation, and medium generation, we still need that. We need to hear from the ladies. We need to hear our perspective about things and willing to take constructive criticism and still not feeling like you being insulted or attacked. You get what I'm saying? I like that. I really do like that. Real Cosby, another town, well-known person, close people to me. We got mutual folks that we know, and he's one of the dopest MCs in the city. I mean, real life, you guys. Look, go listen. Just go to his page on Facebook. It's a secret that shouldn't be a secret, and one of the most dopest talents in the town. I remember when he was younger and he was in the clubs back in the day when he was little. He don't even know I know that. But I remember this nigga was in the club all the time. He don't even know I already know that. But anyway, Real Cosby, salute to you. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the midnight hour. Come to the YouTube side. Get your YouTube channel. Come over here. You know, we support people over here, man. I'll play the song. You gonna send me a little cash app. We'll bump one of the songs. You get what I'm saying? We already had JD Smooth up here, Real Cosby, and they had his song Comcast, which I do owe him to play that song because he did send me a cash app the last show, and I didn't catch it till later. So we gonna play Comcast sometime. Hopefully when he get up here. Next time JD Smooth come up on the panel, we make sure that we play Comcast. And the audience, my good folks over here at YouTube, they don't mind judging the song, saying they feel it or not, but we just expose the good love around here, music, artistry, and whatever you have going on, Real Cosby. Come on over here, get your YouTube popping, so you come over here, join the squad, get your page over, show your talent, show your work, let them into the lives of Real Cosby. Get yourself monetized so you can add another income to your conundrum. That's what I'm saying. And the Real Cosby is like fam. So salute to Real Cosby, one of the dopest MCs. He will get in the booth and tell you the truth. Tacktown in the building. Also, he reps Ohio too. And you know, I'm an Ohio native, so it's kind of like, you know, it's already kind of like that. But man, but you know, it's just, you know, it just adds more elements to you. So salute to you and welcome, welcome, welcome. Classified. Oh shit. Oh hell no. God damn. Classified. Oh shit. God damn, it's classified, Sherelle? God damn. God damn, it's classified. Why gotta be classified? I mean.
Lenny, what? You mad at me? I'm gonna be mad on the way down these stairs. Ow!
God damn it. Damn it, Sherelle. Damn it.
Oh, ow! Get the hands on my face!
That's okay. You know what I'm saying? That is okay. You don't have to. I kind of figured you was gonna say that, but you know that's okay. We respect you because we love you, Sherelle. We love you over here, and let's get back to the top before we bring in the theme music. We still gotta salute everybody in the building, but today the topic is it really real? Or is it really for attention? That could be whatever it means for y'all, whatever that entails for you. But I know what it entails for me. That's the topic of discussion. I know we always get somewhere else and stuff like that, but that is the topic of discussion for today. And I'm letting you know. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I know I ain't supposed to do that on camera, but we original. Salute to KP from KC5. Back in the building. Salute to you, bro. We just getting a coffee and a blunt ready. Getting Monday ready. It's Manic Monday. Salute to KP from KC5 for sliding through and coming and knock on the door and check on me this early morning. And now, LaRue. Jada LaRue, FMU LaRue on her Twitch account. Y'all, please go and make the Twitch account. Okay. My goal this week is to start working on and see how I'm going to do these music shows. And so when we can get over there and have music shows and requests and stuff like that, and at least go for like an hour or so, let me do a mix for you guys, a good R&B mix, a hip hop mix, a live mix for you guys. It's time for y'all to hear my stuff, man. It is time for y'all to hear me go to work because I know I can't go to work on here live without probably getting bullied. So the only way I'm gonna do the live on here is if we open up the Braves Boom Boom Room. I'm thinking about making a channel called Braves Boom Boom Room. I already made it. I just think, I gotta put in the work and just stay under the name, build up subs for music. You get what I'm saying? So if you see Ray's Boom Boom Room around or Boom Boom Room, it's me. It's me and it's for music. We got THRU in the building, Lady Owl Gang, one of the dope panelists of Lady Owl Gang, leading lady of Owl Gang, Lady Owl Gang. Y'all seen her around supporting Untouchable Gang, GBZ Gang, other spaces. She is here. Salute to the one and only leading lady Untouchable Gang, Jada LaRue, FMU LaRue. So if y'all see folks with the Twitch symbol and logo, it's because they actually are. They probably already had it for one, because I ain't gonna say it's because of me, but those that are getting one because they are knowing they are being supportive. They're making one. Please go subscribe to me on there, DJ Ray Midnight YPB, I believe it is, and we will do the music shows over there. And because so we don't get blipped over here and there's no interruption or requests, good vibes, whether it be candlelight vibes, whether it be twerking vibes, whether it be party vibes. And also early in the game, salute to Triple OG TC Top Cat 67 for the motherfucking cash app.
Neighborhood belong to God, and everything that come up and down the street got to be a child of God and got to worship with God. Yeah. These ain't drunk like you suppose. This is the Holy Ghost.
Yes. Thank you, Triple OG TC Top Cat 67 for the motherfucking cash app early on. We appreciate you. We salute you. We hope that you had a good weekend, well rested, and getting better. That's what we hope for you, Triple OG. Thank you for the motherfucking cash app. Salute to you, gang. Salute to you, gang. And look at that outfit. Lord have mercy. Lord, look at that outfit looking like a Rick James and ow, God damn it! I knocked my leg on the table. Oh, fuck that! Ow, damn! Oh, bitch. Ow! I'm fine, son. I just cracked my nugget, my leg nugget. I'm okay. Damn. That's what I get for talking about Triple OG's outfit. God damn it, that hurt. That is karma for your ass. I'm sorry, Triple OG, but that outfit though. God damn it. Shit. Damn it. Triple OG, you gotta get this from that outfit though. I don't know what's going on, but you gotta get this one from that. You gotta get that for the outfit on that one, Triple OG. I know I bumped my leg and all, but and again, but still, thank you for the motherfucking cash app.
Oh, it's my privilege. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. It's just I do what I can and I can what I do. You get what I'm saying? Salute to you again, Triple. Sherelle, don't be crying. Don't you cry for me, Argentina. Don't you cry for me, Argentina. I'm gonna be all right. That kind of did hurt though. You know, I'm kind of slim, so if I crack something, it kind of hurts a little bit more. Lord have mercy. But don't you cry for me, Argentina, Sherelle. Salute to Sherelle. Don't laugh at me. Salute to you. Let me get through these great people that's in here. And now, and now, and now, and now. There she is. There she is. What do they do that on here? No, it doesn't do that on here. Damn it. And now, the lovely, the lovely, and incomparable, okay? Adrian Nicole has arrived. Leading Lady Untouchable, leading Lady Owl Gang. She is everything. Salute to my boo, Adrian Nicole. Ooh. Hey man, there was a lot of shows that was going on. I think it was what, Saturday? Was it yesterday or was it Saturday? I think I seen Granville on. I seen Max Sean that he was Max Sean that I was gonna hop on that panel, but I was actually in the middle of doing something. But that was a fun conversation. You guys didn't watch the conversation on Max Sean? Sean, if you don't know, Max Sean is Sean Antonio, the Sean Antonio Experience, part of the R&B Banditry Gang. He is part of the R&B Bandits. You better know that the tour is coming. You better know that we are coming soon. We are coming to your city, and we are stealing your ladies. We are stealing your baby moms unapologetically. But yes, he had the show yesterday because, you know, it's been a big thing on this drizzle, drizzle, sprinkle, sprinkle, which does sound kind of sassy, but I get it. I understand what's going on, but you won't catch me saying drizzle, drizzle. But I get the concept. But it's, you know, it's mostly I agree with Logic. It's all for content and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like, y'all want to play this game? It don't sound good when it comes from the other shoe, do it? So I understand it. I just won't be caught. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Salute to Max Sean. It was a good conversation with him, Poppy. Tommy B was there. Logic was there. So there was a good conversation. So salute to them. And upcoming tour is coming. It is coming. Salute to the Diamond Cutter Swoon God, Big Moo, and Max Sean in the building. Salute to them. Also, we also had Not for Humans yesterday, which was with DJ Witch Doctor. And he actually threw a ladies' night over there, or ladies' first edition, but his own way over there and Not for Humans. Salute to him. He did a great job with the ladies. I didn't expect that, you know, but that was good. You know what I'm saying? It was good to see him work the panel and get the good questions and the candidness of it, and have the ladies loosen up a little bit and ask them some fun questions. So salute to DJ Witch Doctor for that. And that was a good show too. There was a lot of actually good shows over the weekend. You know, and a lot of good content, a lot of stuff to watch and stuff like that. So it was kind of really hard for me to go on because I was actually watching a lot of other channels and stuff like that and showing support and love. Aaron O was on doing his stocks and shows, and also he also was on panels and stuff like, so it was good to see Aaron on a few panels and stuff like that, and just everybody that we know doing their thing and stuff like that. And it was a busy weekend. You know, I don't know what's going on, but it was a busy weekend. So it's good to see everybody having their content out there and getting their, you know, streams off. I like to see that. I'm not even a hater like that. Salute to Kai's Customs Designs. She's been a good supporter of the show. Salute to her. Y'all go click the like and subscribe to her show, her and Uncle Tom and them, and what they be doing over there. Salute to Kai. You know, you're always welcome. Of course, Sherelle is in the building. So we are here, you guys. We are here. Welcome to the show. Everybody is in the building right now, going through the love. We show love to each other over there, over here. You get what I mean? And only to the real ones, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know, Sherelle does the thing. You know, she's pretty confidential. You know, you get in, you get in with Sherelle. You know, you in the good place. Yes, her. Salute to Venus too. Venus is doing her thing as well. Uh, so yeah, you know, yes, you do, you do. I don't, I don't know what's correct. You know, it's. I mean, you listen. Correct is correct, right? Triple OG, but sometimes, I mean, you've been out the game, but you know, correctness nowadays is weird now because sometimes when correctness it can be looked at as being too soft, you know. And I'm, you know, when I see some of these women like aggressive men more than they lead on and more than they care to admit, they like a lot of fuck niggas. You know, when I think of the nice guys finish last, then I hear women complain that there's no good men out here. It's just irritating because we know women are being selective about what it is they really want. And I can't stress enough that there's a lot of women that wants some future S type of man, but you know they fuck with a future. If they could just put a Russell Wilson head on top of Future, that's what they want. They want the best of both worlds, but they don't want that kind good man of Russell Wilson because he may be what they call quote unquote soft, but he's a morally traditional man that caters to his wife and loves her like and walks and licks the feet that's on the grunt from the ground that she walks on and desires her in every which way. It's looked at as soft nowadays. I hear from Tank, and you know, I don't know if y'all seen what's up with Tank and what he said, and you know, he said that our, you know, the love is missing in the music, and we've had these conversations. Salute to DJ motherfucking Witch Doctor in the motherfucking building. Gang, untouchable gang in the motherfucking building. We gonna get into that. See, I'm already everywhere, you know. Salute the DJ motherfucking Witch Doctor, Not for Humans, Lofi Chill channel that he be having. He is just doing everything on all perimeters of this space and repping like he should and does. So we salute to the motherfucking gang over here. You know what I'm saying? It's the motherfucking gang. You get what I'm saying? So salute to DJ Witch Doctor. Y'all hit him up for these good beats, especially if y'all need some good background music on yourself, but make it for you though. Make it the background music for you. You get what I'm saying? Get the good package that you think is for you. Pause. Get the package that you think is for you and what's gonna work on your show and you in the background and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you. FMU is here in the building. Yes, the attention. Yes. It is time for the Boom Boom Room. The Boom Boom Room is only for the music. We are going to do the Boom Boom Room. So, but the thing is, I don't. It's hard. It's hard to jump up off my profile here and then just jump on a whole new one from fresh. But that's what we gotta do because we Boom Boom Room is gonna be. We gonna keep. We're gonna try to run the boom boom room up. If it gets taken down, we're gonna try to make another. We're gonna see what we can do, but we just can't correlate it with this one because we need to keep this one because we built this house to a shack and we trying to get a 2-car garage like Sherelle. So Sherelle got a 2-car garage. Why you got a 4-car? Why you got a 4-car garage? I don't even, I'm in the process of building my garage right now. So I'm trying to give me I still got she's that. So that no, I'm not you. Go ahead, play. It's okay. I ain't say nothing. Oh, mommy did. Oh, okay. Well, I ain't say nothing. But yes. Yes, entertainment. Yes, I know, because that's the way we gotta look at it. Because look, man, we get to thinking this shit over here too serious. Knowing we know what's going on outside doors, lose my motherfucking mind. I ain't trying to lose my mind on these motherfucking niggas and bras on this motherfucking YouTube. And I know half these talking points, the sprizzle, sprinkle, or drinkle, spritz, whatever the fuck. That shit ain't going outside. I ain't heard not one woman outside say sprinkle. Not one woman. I ain't definitely ain't heard one man say drizzle. I'm definitely going, hey man, only caramel drizzle I know that come from Starbucks. I don't know nothing else about what the fuck you're talking about. You get what I'm saying? And when we think of drizzle, we ain't thinking about no motherfucking coffee. That's for damn sure. That's why I be sounding so weak. We gonna do the boom boom room. Zyrax is in the building. Zyrax is here. I'm very intelligent. Salute to you, Zyrax. Salute to you for being here. I'm very intelligent. Salute to you, Zyrax. Thank you for the support. We are here, and thank you for pulling up. And yeah, you're getting better. That's good. That's what we like to hear. Triple OG, we salute you. I'm glad. Stay rested up, stay true, and stay prayed up. You know what? Hey man, I'll be having a hard time with staying, with this prayed up. Cause see, oh, you was in your 60s. Okay, well, okay, you okay. All right, well, work it then. Work it then. Triple TC, Top Cat OG. Salute to that. Salute to that. Like, share, and subscribe. Yes. Before I get to y'all, what I was gonna say about the prayers thing, you know what I mean? What I was gonna say about praying, because I'm gonna say something in the elephant in the room, saying just pray for me kind of stuff. I'm gonna say something in the elephant in the room. But before that, salute to everybody in the building. It's Manic Mondays. We're making coffee, we rolling up, getting this early day going, but y'all know what time it is. It is time for the theme song. Rob Platt is here in the building. Robert Platinum. Salute to Robert Platinum. My oldest and only brother name is Robert. His name is Bobby. So every time I see your name, I think about my brother. So yeah, salute to you, Robert Platinum. My brother's name is Bobby, and his name is Robert. Salute to you, bro. And you're hilarious. Yes, prayer is everything, but I'm gonna tell you how I feel about that a little bit, because folks be just throwing prayer, saying they're gonna pray, and then you tend to wonder, did you ever really pray for me? Or you just said, I'm gonna pray for you. You get what I'm saying? Did you ever say I'm gonna pray for you, and you really immediately went and got and walked on your knees or held somebody's hand and did it right then and there? Or did you say, I'm gonna pray for you, but deep down you was like, I'm gonna get around to it. As soon as I get to the house, I'm gonna pray for you. You get what I'm saying? Yes, Bobby Digital. Bobby Digital. If you know about RZA, if you know RZA, you know Bobby Digital. So yes, Travel One is in the building. One of the correspondents of the show, what I call Travel One, she's like the roving reporter. She goes around in different spaces and then she'll have a report on it. and comment on her gatherings in the comments after the show in the comment section. That's Travel One, and she's very honest and consistent about her words, and I thank her for that because we need that sometimes, and the fact that she slides through and does that is valuable. So salute to Travel One. She's always in the comments at the end of the show, giving her take, whether she likes it or not. You know, she'll let you know, and I like it. You know, it's constructive. It's not insulting. It's constructive unless you take it that way. So salute to Travel One, and thank you for pulling up. But now it's time to get the show going. It is time. Let's not waste no time. It is time for the motherfucking midnight hour. Salute to the Untouchable gang. Salute to the Lady Owl gang. Salute to the R&B banditry. Salute to GBG gang. Salute to everybody. Let's motherfucking go. Yeah. Salute to the Night Owls. Eric Bellinger with the theme song. Salute to Eric Bellinger for the dope ass theme song of the show. Night Owls, you get what I'm saying? Only for the grown and sexy, and only for the sexy people. Salute to y'all, and welcome back. I had to get that in there, you know, before I get too far in the show and not play the theme song. You get what I'm saying? Salute to my guy, YG Fred G is in the building. Salute to Fred G, great contributor, great person of the chat gang, part of Untouchable gang, and definitely part of our gang. Salute to Fred G in the building. Homeboy Blaze, Homeboy Blaze is in the building. Salute to you, sir. Welcome back. Salute. Now, what I was saying to you guys about this praying thing, okay? Now, there's nothing wrong with prayer, okay? Right? Are you really praying to the person that you giving prayers and thoughts for? Or does it just sound good coming out of your mouth? You get what I'm saying? You know, OG Dude Dirty is in the building. My smoke twin is here. OG Dude Dirty is smoking. I'm getting ready to smoke something right now. We are rolling up something early today, bro. So salute to you. OG Dude Dirty is in the building. Salute to you. But do you really pray the way you say you do? Of course, y'all ain't gonna admit it. But of course, listen, we could be better. I at least speak for me. Okay, I could be better when I say I'm gonna pray for somebody. I don't always do it when I say I'm gonna do it. Not many people can admit to doing that. You know, they don't admit to saying that, you know? So I ain't the best at it. You get what I'm saying? But we getting better at it, you know. So, but salute to those that do. Keep praying. But we know when you praying for something for yourself, that don't forget that you still have to put in that work. Okay? You still have to put in that work, not just solely rely on the prayer, right? So that's what I was wondering. You get what I'm saying? I am going to put the link in here for when you guys want to hop up. If not, we gonna roll up and smoke with y'all while we conversate and get in the morning. Damn, it's hot here. Let me turn this heat down. And then get y'all about y'all manic Monday, because it's manic. What manic Mondays here. Untouchable gang. Yeah. Man, I guess I kind of tend, I don't know, man. I kind of be thinking that way sometimes. You get what I'm saying? You know? But I'm not sure. I can't speak for everybody to say they only pray for pleasure. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't really know what specifically you mean, but I kind of get where you're trying to go. You know what I'm saying? So if you mean that a lot of people pray for fortune more than they trying to pray for health, sure, absolutely. But ah, it's just kind of tricky to me, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind praying because it's like you talking to yourself. There's nothing wrong with talking to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're talking to the God within you. You get what I'm saying? I'm a firm believer that God is in you. You know, so if from the way I've been learning things, I feel like God is in you. You know what I'm saying? So and we all have our different ways of what that means. Salute the Tony Golden Untouchable Gang, our gang, Tony Touch, Tony Toka. Tony Toka is in the building. Salute to you, bro. Let me make sure that I don't forget about doing that. Oh, hold on, let me do it this way. Matter of fact, let me do it this way so I don't so y'all can hear me while I'm still doing what I'm doing. So yeah, let me do it this way. Let me make sure I share the link for you guys just in case y'all want to pop up. And while we get in this morning going. Okay. So yes, let me get this going for you guys. Ooh, sorry. Sorry. Let me get this link going. All right, let me see. Let me do that. Let me mute that so y'all don't be hearing nothing. For a moment, we might share a few things with you. We might share the screen with you guys for a few things today. Damn, it's hot in here. Damn, cuz. Damn, it's hot in here. Lord have mercy. Let me go ahead and share this link. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to pop up and join me while I get this smoke session going. And ow. So y'all could join me, you know what I'm saying? Salute to the Untouchable Gang. Salute to my guy Fatty. He'll be back soon. He'll be back soon, you know what I'm saying? He'll be back soon. You gotta get, the computer in order. You get what I'm saying? Got to get the computer in order. Now, we send the link. You guys could pop up and join the gang. Anyway, it's time for me to roll up. Y'all know it's time. Let me get myself right. Let me get myself right for y'all. So I hope for you guys had a good weekend. I had a decent weekend. I ain't gonna lie. It was decent. It was more laid back. It was drizzling with rain. It was drizzling with rain. Um, hey man, hey. Don't start doing that with the game, man. Okay? Yes? Yes? All right. Uh yeah, it was a drizzle weekend out here. Sorry, my little guy. And these tablet games be really, I be having to teach him like, look, man, it's just a game, okay? I don't want you to have this kind of angry energy going to school. So if you can't get a hold of yourself, I'm just gonna go ahead and just take it away from you. You get what I'm saying? Salute to No Chaser. No Chaser in the building. Salute to you. No motherfucking chaser. Salute to you. But is it really real? Or is it for attention? Anton in the building as well. Salute to Anton. I see you. Salute to you, sir. Salute to you. Welcome back. Salute to you and welcome back. Okay. Is it really real or is it just really for attention? You get what I'm saying? Is what we doing really real or is it for attention? I tend to think that folks be capping about seeking attention. Everybody likes some kind of sense of affirmation. Okay. If it wasn't the case, okay, if it wasn't the case, then we wouldn't we would God damn, TC, can I introduce you first? Triple OG? Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Salute to Triple OG, Top Cat, TC Top Cat in the motherfucking building, sliding through. Salute to the motherfucking Triple OG, TC Top Cat 66.
Maybe that's a better picture, huh?
I wasn't making fun of your picture, man. You keep up there what you want to keep up there, sir. You
No,
don't know. Listen,
that
don't
stays
mind me.
that
Whatever
stays
you.
on there. And what that does is I got to stop that because that rotates sometimes. You got them where they rotate, you know. So yeah, that was in my 60s. That was before I had cancer.
Well,
So I'm
how
like,
long was that? When was that? How old is that picture then?
wow.
About 5 years ago,
Still,
then, right?
yeah, I still had my motorcycle then at that time, you know.
So about 5 years ago.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay,
So I'm
okay.
like, damn. I mean, it ain't bad
You don't
for.
look too much different. You just got, of course,
Well,
with
I
the
lost a
chemo, it
lot of
made you
weight.
smaller. Yeah, but that's due to the chemo and stuff. I understand
Right.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I
So, but I'm
lost a
saying you
lot of
still
weight.
look the same face wise and everything. Of course, you lost weight. That's what chemo do. But yeah.
You know, at that time though, if you look at it, I wasn't a very big guy. Never been a big guy. Always been a small guy.
Yeah.
And
Same here.
then when I started, noticing I was losing weight, then I knew I had, something was going on. And then, like I said, when I went to the doctors and they figured it out, and then from there it just started to plummet downhill. Weight in my face, everything,
Mm-hmm.
changed. But I don't know. It
Yeah.
took like
You
almost a
still.
year for me to get back to being me again.
So, well, a salute to you. You bet you're here. You still going strong, and you found amongst a new group of friends that appreciate you and value you in this space. You
Well,
get what
that's
I'm
what she
saying?
said. She said to me, "You need to find something to do with your time. Get on there and find something to do." And then when she, met you uh, and Fatty, and she never met him, talked to them, but she enjoys this. She enjoys it, and she listens because she works from home, so she listens, and she laughs. She's like, she don't mind. She stayed up with me till 3:30 in the morning on Nino's panel, I think, and that's kind of
Lord have
rare for
mercy.
her. Yeah,
Take
that's
y'all
rare.
ass to sleep. Y'all do 3 in the morning at 65. Y'all need to be asleep. The hell y'all doing? Lord have mercy. And
She's
then you
60.
get up about 4, 5 hours and you back here with me. You need to
No,
be back.
I got up at 10 o'clock, and she's like, "Well, I was gonna go to bed." She said, "What are you going to bed for? You don't work. You ain't doing nothing, so you might as well just stay asleep." But
Ain't that
every
bitch?
morning, yeah, every morning is like, "What do you want for breakfast?" Either French toast, eggs, and bacon, and all that stuff. So, I'm blessed, but I do pray for everybody. I really do. You have anybody that I'm affiliated with, I always pray for every night. I do
I
that.
appreciate that. I appreciate it. Prayers needed. Prayers feels good when someone's really thinking about you. I would just be thinking that sometimes, like in social media,
Right.
in social media, you'll see a post sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll be like, what I'm saying, don't ask no questions, just
Right.
keep me in your thoughts and prayers.
Right.
And then you'll see in the comments like my thoughts and prayers is with you,
Right.
but then that person never. You kind of tend to wonder, did you really go and do that, or you just
Right.
said that as a comment, you know, I'd rather
Well,
you say my thoughts are with you, because when you're typing that out, you're thinking
mhm.
about doing it. You get what I'm saying? My
Right.
thoughts are with you.
Right.
And but if you actually really pray, if you're a prayer master, you're a person that prays all the time, and then I
Right.
believe it. I'm not knocking those that actually do. But I tend to think people just throw "I'm gonna pray for you"
I
out
agree.
there, and they really don't do it. You get what
See,
I'm saying?
she's Christian. She goes to church every Sunday. I never asked her to pray for me. But what I've noticed is And I don't know how to explain this. I don't know. God gave me this vision. It's like, tell these people out there what you're dealing with in case somebody's going through that. Tell them, let them know because it's just a message. But never
Mhm.
have I ever typed in any chat, I want y'all to pray for me. I can't do that. I can't do that. I have to pray for
Well, there's
myself.
nothing wrong with that. I'm not
I,
saying there's
I
nothing
know, but
wrong.
that's just me being real. That's
Okay.
how I am. I'm like, I'm not looking for sympathy as somebody. No, I don't look for nobody's sympathy because you know what? I got to fight this battle on my own. And as long as I have support from the friends that I'm good. That's how I feel
Well,
about it.
I don't see Triple OG. I get that because some folks will feel like sometimes that it's it's a sympathy charity thing, like a charity
Right,
case. But I
right,
honestly, if someone even says that, like I said, it's the thought of you, you know what I'm saying?
right.
Because when people come on social media, especially when you just make a Facebook post
Mm-hmm.
or something
Mm-hmm.
about like, I listen, I'm going through something, you guys just
Right.
keep me in your prayers. You kind of tend to know that the person is really seeking for
Serious.
someone
Right.
to care. They are
Mm-hmm.
looking for someone to care that's not getting it within their own realm outside of
Mm-hmm.
the space.
Mm-hmm.
They're just sometimes people need to see if if you care. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like, because some people think that they feel bad what they're going through and they
Right.
don't understand. They may want to self delete themselves from the
Mm-hmm.
world, and it's like you can't see how how people is going to react if you're gone. You don't
Right.
get a you don't get a rewind film
Right.
reel while your soul is being decided where God wanted to go, to
Right.
see if people are going to show up at your funeral or not.
Right.
But people sometimes, in my opinion, be saying, "Pray for me, praying for me,"
Mm-hmm.
because they want to see who cares. You get what I'm saying? They want to see
Right.
who reacts. We
Right.
live in a world of social media where people seek reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Like people want to see if you like it, if you
Right.
love it. Are you
Right.
laughing at it? Are you mad
Mm-hmm.
about it? Are you
Mm-hmm.
sad about it?
Mm-hmm.
People want to know if you paid attention. And I was just having this conversation with someone saying that a lot of people don't even post, they go straight to their stories because they need to see who's watching. And
Right.
on your stories, whether it be Snapchat, Instagram, or Facebook, you get to
Mm-hmm.
see who paid attention to your stories. You can't
Right.
see who watched your post
Right.
unless they like or comment on it.
Mm-hmm.
So people really value attention. And
Let me ask.
when I hear women say that they be on here and they showing half their bodies, their sexual bodies, their derriere,
Yeah.
they're leading with their buns
Right.
more than they are from the front. And when
Right.
the guy confronts them, and not to mention, don't let this be someone who's been 10 years on the Facebook or social media, but been single, but sitting
Mm-hmm.
up here saying there's no good men out here for 10 years, but you got the same motherfucking pictures on your
Yeah.
Instagram, leading with your skin,
Right.
with no substance. You just got
Mm-hmm.
ass, but you single. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Yeah.
And then you be that guy, TC, and you say, well, saying I can see why, you kind of leading out here. You craving a lot from the village. You like these dudes commenting and being in your inboxes and
Right.
stuff. With the women like, yeah, the
Mm-hmm.
derriere, absolutely. But women like when guys comment and be in their inboxes just to turn them away a lot of times.
I understand. Oh, the
I
answer,
don't like
Antoine.
it. I
The
just don't
answer,
like when women do a TC and then they go and post it like, look at this nigga, he's trying to get at me. And
right.
wait a minute, you
Yeah.
was on there. you got your titty crack showing and your titty
Yeah,
crack torn, and I don't care, and you got your ass showing. These
uh,
clothes is sheer. You could see your areola through the shirt. You could see
yeah,
your nipple through the shirt. You could see
yeah,
your nipple ring through the shirt, and it's all
yeah,
intentional.
yeah. I
It's
know.
all intentional.
To
You
answer
get what I'm
Anton's
saying?
question, to answer his question, I had a 2013 Fat Boy. That's what kind of motorcycle I had. A 2013 Fat Boy. And that time, I think that bike was $26,000.
Now, what are the fat boys? Are those the ones with the heavy bikes with the radios on them
No, no, no.
and all that?
That's a
You know what
it's
I'm
a
talking about,
soft
though?
tail. They call it a soft tail. That was a Harley Davidson.
Oh
It's a
yeah,
step
yeah, yeah.
it's a step down from a road glide or a
You
street
know what I'm
glide
talking about, though,
rather. I'm
right?
sorry. It's a step down from a street glide. So the next thing up from a Fat Boy would be a street glide. I didn't like that type of bike. I had to have a bike that would fit me where I could put my feet on the ground. A lot of people buy these bikes and their feet don't even touch the ground. That's where you get into trouble. So I
But you
had to
want a
sit
dirt
on the
bike,
bike.
then?
Huh?
You ain't got like something like a dirt bike kind of bike,
No, no,
then?
no, 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 no. A Fat Boy is it weighs about 700 pounds.
Oh
That's what
no,
that
hell
bike weighs.
no!
And I weighed
Like
150. I weighed
that's
about
a lot of bike. Like
155.
Anton said, that's a lot of bike.
Yeah, it is a lot of bike. Yeah. So what I did was, I don't know, I'll make a long story short. I knew these white boys had something for me, but what I did was I put the bike in the shop and I got it, put cams in it and had the heads ported and polished. So one day the white boy pulled up beside me and trying to try me, and I cracked the throttle and left him in the damn dust. And when we got to where we're going, he's looking on the outside of the bike. It's funny though, it's funny. He's like,
Uh
God
huh.
damn. He said, what the hell did you pass me like that? Then he had to figure out that it's not what you put on it, it's what's inside the bike. So I was very knowledgeable about that, and I got some input on what to do and how to keep ahead of the game, and that's what I did. But at the end, it cost me like $26,000, in the end, and I had to get rid of it because of my situation. I couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford it. There's no way. So
Hmm.
I sold it. I sold it and got money back, and I'm happy. But I enjoyed it, and that's the thing. I enjoyed
Well,
it.
yeah, yeah, of course.
But she was
Of course, you
mad
gotta
because
enjoy
she
it.
didn't want me to sell it, and she felt
Oh,
bad about it. But she got to understand, your health is more important than material stuff.
yes.
That's what I thought about. But Ray, I owned it. I owned 4 of them, so I don't have nothing to feel sorry for. God gifted me with a job and the ability to do what I had to do to get what I wanted. In other words, I prayed and
Yeah.
prayed and prayed, and He gifted me with these motorcycles, and I enjoyed it. So I'm blessed about that. I feel good about that because I didn't miss a damn thing.
Well,
God
you did
blessed
it
me
your
with
own
everything.
way. That's the
Huh?
important part. You did it your own way. You bought the bikes
Absolutely.
when you wanted to, and that was your luxury is your motorcycles. And you
Yeah,
did
that
what you
was it.
wanted to, and you got rid of them when it was necessary because you couldn't ride them the way you want to anymore. You could enjoy them the way you wanted to.
Yeah, now I could never. I could ride it, but you got to understand that your reflexes is not the same as it was before. In other words, your
Right.
awareness. Because I remember, I remember one day we were riding, and this dude says to me, "Look, and there was this badass. This black girl was just as hot, and I turned my head for just a split second, and almost ran in the back of this damn car. And I said, I'll never do that again. I'll never do that again because I almost packed it up. I almost hit this car in front of me, not paying attention.
Oh
So
Lord, have
after
mercy.
that, after that, I was like, God, I'm gonna make sure I focus on the road. Don't get distracted because I was hit on it twice from behind, and neither person had
Pause.
insurance. Yeah, they tore my bike up. They tore the fender up, and twice I got hit. They didn't have insurance. One was a black girl. She was drunk, didn't have no insurance.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Triple OG. They
Uh-huh.
did what? They hit you where? Where they hit you at?
From behind. She hit me. I was
Oh
sitting
my
at
God, Lord have mercy.
I'm
Lord
sitting at
have
the red light.
mercy.
I'm sitting at the red light going to work. I was making a right-hand turn. Had my turn signal on, sitting at the red light. She hit me at about 4 or 5 miles an hour, and she pushed me through the red light. And I didn't, the bike didn't fall. I had control of the bike, so I moved the bike over, called the police. The cops let her go. She couldn't
She what?
find her insurance papers in the glove compartment. She knew she was drinking, so I had to eat that. I had to pay the deductible. So the insurance companies are going back and forth with one another, and they said, well, you know what? We'll just go after her. I paid I think it was $100 deductible, got the bike fixed, and 3 months later, the same damn thing happened. White dude sitting at the red light. Somebody blew the horn behind him. What's he do? Hits the bike again. I said, I just got the damn bike fixed. Oh, I'm sorry. So I said, well, hell with this shit. Pull over. I got his insurance information. Guess what? It was in his girlfriend's name. It was expired. There I was again. So these things I'm trying to say, God is trying to tell me something. It's time to stop riding. And after that second one, I left the bike sit, and I never rode it again. And then when I got, when I was diagnosed with cancer, I was like, I got to get rid of it. Why? Because I can't afford it. If I don't have a job, I'm not going to get myself in debt. So I ended up getting rid of it, and she didn't like that. But you got to understand, life is
Hi,
more important.
Ashley. Ooh. Go
Life
ahead.
is more important than motorcycles, But I
Yes,
enjoyed them.
it is. It's especially up here, Triple OG. Motorcycles is they tried to make it a way up here in Washington and bike lanes and stuff like that,
Yeah,
but they're dangerous because it's the road rage, and I don't know. It's just bicycles are dangerous, because
right.
it's not
Too many
really
kids.
you. It's not you. It's the other person.
Right. Too many
Hey,
people are
Ashley.
getting killed on them.
Ooh.
They're getting killed on them now. Too many people. A lot of these people now I see they're wrecking over here. They're getting killed. They ain't wearing no helmet.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've had a few drinks on that thing. I think I had like 3 or 4 beers. So I come home and a bike. I try to get it up on the ramp to put it on my patio. I had to lay the bike down because I
Mhm.
lost my balance. So once I got it up on the patio and parked it, she opened the back door and she was pissed. She's like, "What have you been drinking?" And I said, "I only had a few beers." She was angry. You can't go out there riding that bike knowing you've been drinking and something would happen. And I'm thinking, won't you relax? But at that time, I knew where she was coming from. I love
Right.
you, I care about you, but why would you want to put your life in jeopardy out there drinking and try to ride that motorcycle? But I
Because they
mean, that's
want
the
to
way it
feel
was.
that vibration. This was a woman.
Yeah, she was. My girl was pissed. No, I didn't like to ride her because if something was to happen, then I'd
You
feel
ain't want to
bad.
do what? You ain't like to do what?
I didn't like to have her on the back when I'm out riding.
Oh, you had her
I
on
didn't.
the back.
Well, no, she would. Now, when I had both my accidents, no. But I'm saying I've rode her on the back. She
Oh
don't
Lord,
ride the motorcycle.
Lord have mercy, Triple OG.
You got to lean in the corners when you go on a motorcycle. She didn't like
Oh
to lean.
Lord,
Lenny, what? You mad at me? I'm gonna be mad on the way down these stairs.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, she's scared. She didn't like it because you got to lean in the corners, and the bike leans over. She thinks it's falling, and it's not falling. It's all about balance, and she didn't understand that. So
Ashley, bang
I
that
never
line,
rode.
girl. That's okay. Thanks for stopping through, Ashley. AC, bang that line, girl. Bang that motherfucking line. You already know.
Yeah,
Bang that line, Ashley. Bang that
so
line. Go ahead.
I never rode nobody no more. I've always, if I wanted to goof off, I always rode by myself. I would stand up on the seat on that bike and let that bike go down the road with my hands standing up in the air. That's how goofy I was. I would go about 20 miles an hour and jump up on the seat with no hands. And oh man, that was fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. You know, but to do that now, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that. I don't think I got the. It's different. Life is different now for me than it was then. So
Well, yeah,
no, I mean,
salute to that. Salute to that. And the bicycle riders and the bike clubs. We have a lot of bike clubs,
oh
black
yeah,
bike motorcycle clubs here in Seattle and Tacoma. And so, and they be having good parties. And when things be jumping off, they will come in droves. And we salute
uh-huh,
the black bike congregations and stuff
right.
like that. You know what I'm saying? So we do. It is a big thing down here, so we do
You
salute
know,
that.
a lot of brothers don't have bike license. You know, they may have driver's license, and a lot of them don't have that stamp. They stamp your license with a Class M, and a lot of them getting jammed up with the police because when the police says, "Let me have your license and your owner's card," and what they look for is they look for that letter M on on that license, and if that letter M ain't on there, they're gonna tell you shit. They're gonna tell you because you don't have a license to operate that bike. They don't
Mm.
fool around. They don't when they see a bunch of brothers getting together, the first thing they do is go down the line. Let me see your license and insurance. And if there ain't no M stamped on that driver's license, you can very damn well believe you're gonna get ticket and you're gonna get towed because you don't have the proper license to operate that motorcycle. So now it cost me like $60 for my when I renew my license, like $60 because I have a Class M on there,
Mm.
and I'm never going to leave that. I'm gonna leave that Class M where it is because I don't know. Say I get well one of these days and I want to buy another one. Who knows?
Oh,
Then I
you
won't have.
mean when you get well? When you get well,
Well, that's
not
the
if.
thing.
When.
I just said I'm just leave it like that because I don't want to
Hmm.
go through that again. Even though the test is free, it's free. The motorcycle test is free. It don't cost nothing, but people were
But
too
it
lazy
ain't.
to take the damn test.
It ain't easy though. Like a car test, driving test, is it?
Well, no, you got to go through a series of tests. Figure eight. They put you in a box with the motorcycle, and they'll give you the motorcycle. So they put you in the box. I don't know how big the box is. You got to do a figure eight 3 times in that box. If
No,
you
wait. Triple OG. When was the last time you took this motorcycle driver's test? That was quite a while ago, right?
Yeah, it was. Mm-hmm. Oh
Okay, it
yeah.
probably changed. It might have changed a little bit since then.
No, it's still the same. You still got to
Is it?
do the same thing. Yep. You got to go in this
Oh, okay.
box. It's a figure eight. You got to do a figure eight on the bike without putting your foot down. So if you put your
Mm,
foot down, that's points. The most
mm,
points you
mm.
can get the flunk out is 20 or 21. When I
Right.
passed my test, I had 8 points. That's what I had because I was
So is
really
the
soft.
figure eight the last part of the test like parallel parking is for the
Right,
cars?
right. And they'll
Okay,
put you in
gotcha.
that box. You think you passed, and they'll say, "No, all right, let's go over here now. This is what I want you to do," and they show you. They'll give you an example of what they want you to do. Now, if you
Yeah.
put your foot down, there's points on it. I don't know. I know I had a total of 8 points when I passed the class, but
Mm,
I was just fooling around, an asshole. I wasn't too pretty much paying attention because I thought I could ride, I could do this, but I guess they kind of humbled my ass. I'd never passed it on mine because my bike is too damn big. I would never pass
mm,
it, so I had to take the test on a smaller bike. It was something. It was something. But I enjoyed it, But like I said, a lot of people don't know. They want you to have your license, your motorcycle license, and too many people out here are riding them bikes on driver's license. You're gonna get ticketed. You're gonna get a fine.
right.
And none of them don't learn. But yeah, I mean,
Right.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it with getting out there and going in them bikes, seeing all them ladies.
Catching that wind and the breeze and yeah.
Yeah,
I salute you though. So you did it your way though. That's the way
I
you
think
do it, Triple OG. I salute that.
I think the fastest I went on that bike was over 100, and that was enough. I started getting scared after that. When it was getting
Hell, I
past
mean, heck yeah, absolutely. 100 on, yeah, absolutely. I
because
salute all the professional bike riders, whether it be dirt bikes, you know how to do a wheelie for 2 miles
oh yeah,
straight. I salute all y'all. I mean, because it's not easy and it takes a lot of balance, especially the heavier the bike. And
yeah,
I salute all the bike riders, especially how you have to be careful and very aware of your surroundings, especially when you are on the freeway. So, but it does, you can, the pros is you can wing through traffic a little differently. You know, you can get around some stuff, you know. But other than that, yeah, yeah, I salute to you for that. You know, salute to Triple OG. You did it your way, and
Yeah.
hey, you showed them your way, and that you were a bike connoisseur. You like bikes, you like
Yeah.
motorbikes. So there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, my son, he don't like it. My son never rode. He didn't like the bike. Dad, please sell it. Sell it, Dad. You don't need it no more. And that's all.
God damn it, shiesty bum. You don't come over here with that. God damn it.
1, 2, 3.
Just something.
Don't
Great.
don't be coming over here trying to start something like you gonna get me to say something
Yeah,
about
I
what
know.
Sharon is doing and whatever the thumbnails and all this. You get the
Just something.
damn it, Shiesty. Don't be coming up. You can't listen. You can't get me into. You can't. I know the play. I know the
Was you
play.
over there the other night when Pookie come in there? Was you over there? The witch doctors?
No, I don't. I don't. Sharon's my guy, and I get what he's doing, and I just, you know, I like the Sharon that I like when it ain't about all the petty stuff and all the
I know.
extra stuff, and
It's
I don't really be, you know, when it's good conversation, good topics and stuff, I'll go
mm-hmm,
tune in because that's my guy, and I really know his angle, but. You
mm-hmm,
know, I also, you know, so you got to kind of have a balance with Sharon because when he's going at the team, I'll tune out. But when it's a decent conversation about something, then, you know, I'll
mm-hmm,
tune in because I get the play, you know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
And then Fatty's not around right now to
Right,
kind of defend himself, you know what I'm saying?
right.
Because his PC being down. So a lot of cats is probably going to take advantage of that, whatever that entails. And, um, you know, I
Mm-hmm.
don't feed into it. You know, people gonna say what they gonna say, and you know, I was on the thumbnail, so
Well,
even though I know what he was saying was candidly and it was funny though. Like I could
mm-hmm,
laugh and joke with you, but I know when it's serious, then I don't
right.
know. Saying it
You
ain't,
know, I
you know.
asked them when they said the name Untouchables. Some of them guys didn't know who the Untouchables actually were. They had to Google it. And they're saying, "Oh, gee," I said, "I'm telling you, they were real untouchables back in them days." And I
Oh, yeah,
said,
we're not talking about the mob, but
"No,
we are
right,
the mob, though. We
right,
are
right."
the motherfucking mob,
And I
but
said,
not that kind of mob, though. But disclaimer.
I made a reference to, in order to get in the Untouchables, to be in Untouchables, your record had to be impeccable, right? That means your background had to be clean and all this stuff. So I think what he clipped was when I said that your behind got to be clean. So he clipped it. Pookie clipped it. I don't know what he's getting out of it because that's what you had to, your whole persona had to be clean to get in the Untouchables. That's the way it was back in them days, you know. That
Precisely, if Sharon said that about all the untouched titties be clapping, the question I would have asked Sharon is how does he know?
right.
Unless you watching a little bit too hard.
Uh-huh.
That would have been my response. Like, how do you know? Unless you're paying attention too hard. You looking at another man's chest? You that focused?
Yeah, they drag Fatty, but I know he takes it in fun and all that, but sometimes it just shit gets old. And like
Oh
my
no,
son
no, no,
said,
no. It's part of the listen, triple OG, it's listen, you gotta listen for you especially because I know how you know what I'm saying your thought about it, but it's just part of the YouTube game. Only thing is that for me, you can know we could clown, make thumbnails and all this other
uh-huh.
stuff like that. You know, even when we see Shiesty Bun troll and stuff like that, we
Well,
could do
no,
that. That's fine. It's part of the game. But for me personally, when it gets to be too personal, like deaths and
Right,
disability, and
right,
that's when it's for me. I even if it's shade or
mhm,
indirect,
right,
that's when I tap out and be like,
mhm.
it's not called for. Other than that, everything's pretty fair. The wives and stuff like that, if the wives
Yeah,
are
that's awesome.
involved, into it, then it's fair game. If they're not, then they shouldn't, unless it's both ways. You come for mine, I come for yours. Some people, but that's just me. Some people
And
don't give a fuck what if you say anything. They come in for they're going all the way in. They're knowing
I
that
know.
even if it's minimal. So it just depends, and you can't really tell nobody how to respond. You get
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Because everybody
Well,
reacts differently as well. You
well,
know
she
what I'm
said
saying?
I'm too old and I should stay out of it. Boy, boy.
He
You know,
does, but Top Cat,
stuff
look,
like
he been
that,
around. He's been around enough. If Top Cat throws himself in the fire, he should know by now that it could get hot. It could get burnt. So we'll teach Top Cat like, hey man, but we'll tell him if like, hey man, don't even worry about it, because sometimes
yeah,
he don't know, but you gotta let him know, and then he's like, oh okay, and that's it. But after we tell him that, and he go again, hey, hey Top Cat, we
he
didn't
all
told you,
big. You know,
I didn't tell
my son's like, Dad, trust me. I be out here watching. I be looking at what they're saying. He says, Dad, just go ahead and be yourself because I got your back. That's all
you. Yeah,
he
no,
said.
no, no, it's not that. Yeah, not no, it's not that first look where your son gotta
Oh
watch
no,
it.
I know, but he likes watching your show, Hamps, Fatty. He gets around. He says, I just watch what people say. He says,
It's
that's
just,
all I
yeah,
do.
it's just some people does it to try to rally affairs. Like,
Oh
look,
yeah, I
again,
know.
they'll say that I'm one of the coolest people in space, but I'm not exempt. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that I'm protected just because I'm a cool person. You
Right.
gotta have strong skin. When I first met Sugar Bun Shiesty Bun, she was going in. Who the fuck is who you the fuck and Ray and da. But then you just gotta laugh off and then kill them with kindness, and then eventually they'll either fall off or they'll stop talking or they won't even say nothing no more. Unless it's Shiesty
Oh,
Bun.
no,
She'll still keep
that don't
trying
bother
it,
me.
and but other than that, I just I just don't invest it. Yeah, are
I
you
don't
not
get upset
entertained?
over that. I
Huh?
don't. But when they start, going with the wives and all that shit, that's going too far. That ain't got no. That ain't got no.
Not
You know what I'm saying?
not unless it's warranted, Triple OG.
Right, right, right. I understand, but I mean, I don't have a wife, so they can rule that out. And
Well,
I
no, but you
don't.
you you kind of do. It's not
Yeah,
legally,
I do. I
but she
do.
been around long enough to where you can might as well go ahead and say
Oh
that
yeah.
she's.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know, that common law thing, we can't be saying statute of limitations on certain things, but then after about 6, 7 years, you saying, well, and you've been with the same man or woman every
Mhm.
day, then, well, I'm not, I'm not married. You know. I'll say
See.
technically, but that's my wife. There's plenty of dudes out here saying that. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I be seeing. Listen, I just the way the world is now, Triple OG in the dating world, in the
It's,
dating market. Be blessed that you got somebody that's down
oh,
for you and unapologetic. Because as you as you can see in these conversations nowadays, at least in these YouTube streets, and I agree. I actually seen this on the show with yesterday with Mac Sean, the Sean Antonio Experience, and Tommy B said it the right way. Social, and I've been saying this for years. All social media did was gave the ones who the 40-year-old version. You ever seen that movie Triple OG?
no, I never seen it. Mm-mm.
Oh my God! Go listen. Write that down. Okay, write that down. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Grab some popcorn, whatever it is that you're desired, and go and watch the 40-year-old version. Okay. Now, When I say that there with social media that they've given a lot of folks like him,
Mm-hmm.
that the guys who don't really, they got a nice bank account, whatever, good credit, right? But they never learned how to speak to a woman. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And they became frustrated with women because the women they want didn't want them. And then they come to social media to be expressive when they never had a voice before. Social
Mm-hmm.
media gave a voice to the tricks and the lames and the
Right.
losers, like Tommy B said, the ones who never said nothing before. There's a lot of people that was quiet in person that
Mm-hmm.
that is now vibrant and always got something to say from social media. There
Oh
is
yeah.
a lot of people that talk in the open triple OG that do not talk the same in person.
Oh
One of
yeah,
the
I
things
believe that.
about the R&B banditry is that the thing about those us guys and the guys that's affiliated with that, and even
Mm-hmm.
with the guys that was on the panel
Mm-hmm.
on Max Sean's thing, is that I wouldn't care how you place me or validate or invalidate me.
Right.
I don't have a problem walking up to a woman and talking to her, no matter what my income is.
Right.
I know how to talk to a woman. I know how to use my mouthpiece. I know
Right.
how to accept rejection and move along to the other fish in the sea.
Right. Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Whereas there's a lot of men that couldn't handle rejection,
Mm-mm.
and they pay they pay for they solely use their money,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't because they don't have no mouthpiece. And there's women out here who used to be
Mm-hmm.
they would be more cognizant of what a man say to them,
Mm-hmm.
but they really more worried about what he can do for him first, what they could do for them first. So can you supply me for what I want more than
Right.
what I need?
Right.
Get what I'm saying? That's
Mm-hmm.
where this whole drizzle and sprinkles bullshit is that these long lists of demands from both sides, and it's back and forth gender war bullshit. You get what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying?
Uh-huh.
And
It's
I
something.
don't like, what I'm saying, but at the end of the day, TC, and this is, because you got a good woman, so you don't really know. A lot of women and men complain about the types of what's going on out here, the type of
Right.
man they don't like. And the
Mm-hmm.
women will complain about the type of men, like the men will complain the type of women they don't like. And then after they get off of here, they go fuck with that type of woman or man that they
Absolutely.
talk about that they don't like.
Absolutely. That's right.
You get what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Yeah.
You know,
And that's
we
the thing,
all
Ray.
listen.
The
It's
thing
it's
is,
it's it,
the thing is, if a woman say they come on here and they're dragging men, 9 times out of 10, she got dragged by somebody. But why come on here and drag every man? Drag the one that dragged you. So why you lumping all men into one barrel and blaming them for your misgivings? That's just crazy. I don't get it. You put yourself in that position to get dragged. That's on you. That's not on the next man that comes along. So you need to go after that man and hurt your feelings and quit coming on here trying to drag all men and say all men is bad. They're all dusty. Nah, I get tired of hearing that crap because it's crazy. You can't
well,
judge
that's
nobody. God is the only one that judges. God is the only one that can judge. But if you
yes,
put
but God
yourself,
only we know that only God can judge and should judge, but we also know a lot of things that we're not supposed to do according to the commandments and the 100 laws of Ma'at and what have you. These are things and laws that many of us, commandments and laws, when it comes to religion, that most of us have broken. There's no one
oh, absolutely,
perfectly. There's no one actually doing and have done everything according to those 10 commandments.
I agree. I agree with
I
that.
believe everybody has broken those 10 commandments in some way, shape, or form. No one can, you could never convince me, especially the 100 laws of my eye. Okay.
Right.
But you really can't convince me that There's
Nobody's
one
perfect.
person that never broke a commandment.
Right. Nobody's perfect. That's exactly right. I agree with that. I
You
agree
get what I'm saying?
wholeheartedly.
That's why people, what irritates me is that when your God or however repentance comes in your religion, I could do it because I know God is going to forgive me. No, that's not
Right.
what that means.
Right. Right.
That means when you go ask for repentance, you're not really supposed to go and do that again. You're supposed to
Absolutely.
limit yourself and get back into that prayer that you're asking for. You ain't supposed to go do it again just because you know God is going to forgive you. You get what I'm saying? We all,
Right.
that's what I'm saying. We all judge things. That's my point, Doris.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, because there's everybody, we all judge things, even though the ultimate judgment day, that's what God says, only God could
Right.
judge me. The ultimate judgment day when you die,
Yep.
okay, and your soul gets carried, because this is what's inside this flesh,
Mm-hmm.
your soul. Okay, this still carries on after all this is gone. I really believe that. After
Right.
all this is gone, your
Mm-hmm.
soul carries along, and then it goes.
I
I can't wait
understand.
to document. I can't wait. I wish I could play that video from Heavy is the Crown, where
Mm-hmm.
it kind of gives a great explanation of what happens to your soul afterwards. And I believe that. I believe that your soul, the nighttime when you
Mm-hmm.
pass, the soul travels underwater and
Right.
it gets to the place where it's judged, the judgment day.
Right.
The Osirian story. Go Google, you guys, the Osirian story, okay? And you get to that judgment day, which is actually the writing on the wall in Egypt and the walls. It kind of tells you what happens with your soul on the wall.
Right. I believe. Right.
And
There's a lady. There's a lady my mother knew. She said that they brought her back to life. This is the truth. My mother said this. That she said, "I wish y'all would have left me where I was at because it was so peaceful there." At that time, when my mother told me that, I knew then that
about the planet.
there was a heaven. I knew there was a heaven. So if she said that it was so beautiful and so peaceful there, I knew at that time that there's actually a heaven. So I believe that. I believe
Well,
it.
I mean, what I was saying is that um I was saying that in the sense of that when you face God on the
Yeah.
judgment day,
Right.
um, when you oh okay, this is up here. Okay, they got this actually on here. They got this on here. I'm gonna probably have to show y'all because they got there's this documentary called Out of Darkness, Heavy is the Crown, Volume 1.
Uh-huh.
And if you guys have ever seen the hidden colors and the black historians and stuff like that that came from there, James Small. I mean, again, listen, you say what you want to about Dr. Umar. I don't, all that personal shit, cool, but when you get to speaking about black history
Uh-huh.
and shit before slavery, I'm tuned in because
Uh-huh.
I love what was known about us before which has been drowned out. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? But then you'll see Vladimir Putin, you'll find out that he's been praying to a black Madonna, and then folks is just surprised, like, man,
Uh-huh.
you're surprised about what's been going on, you
Uh-huh.
know, what's always been the case. So I I think when you pass away, um, your soul carries and you have this judgment day.
Oh yeah.
And
I believe
and
that.
I'm gonna share something with you guys and what I'm talking about. And it was it's on Tubi actually. Heavy is the Out of Darkness, Heavy is the Crown, Volume 1.
Uh-huh.
It's about an hour 54 minutes long, but it's on YouTube right now. And I'm looking at it right now. And it's great documentation. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And when I come back from my when I come back from my when taking my guy to school,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna show y'all some of this. Wait, let me see. I ain't even doing it. Okay, there we go. Oops. Let me see here. And okay, it's this one right here. Okay, I'm gonna share this with y'all, and let me see if it show up over here. Let me see. Is it shared? Let me see.
Told the first story.
Okay, there we go.
And all of the stories that we're experiencing up to date are our own.
Now, I'm going to wait till we come back, when I come back to show y'all some of this, but because I want to kind of fast forward to the story. I want to fast forward it to the story of actually when the story of when it carries, you know, and hopefully I don't get blue for this, but I think it's worth it.
They
But
really want all that stuff to be that's a lot of, I don't
this is
understand
good.
why.
This is good history about us, though, Triple OG. And the only thing that bothers me about it is that they try to drown us out or say it's aliens or whatever that built the pyramids and all this stuff to try to dismiss what we did in history. You know, you see that this is like, I think this is part of it right now. Yeah.
And so when Aset learned about the murder of her husband, as you can imagine.
Okay, that's the story about the devil and God fighting, you know. But you know, that was that part of that. But you can see it's just so many things in instances that shows you that what our history is really about, man. And I really believe this is part of us that isn't really addressed a lot more. And if we knew a lot more, that this is us more than
the future of your business is
goddamn WIC.
Yeah,
if you knew more about us, we would be in a better place. If we appreciate who we are a lot more, then we'd be in a better place, you know?
Right.
And I just don't think that we focus enough on that. You know, it's not the most fun thing to talk about, but we always pay attention to ratchet shit and and
fuckery.
and fuckery, yeah, and fuckery. But we never take the time to focus about our culture the way everybody else knows about their culture, but they know more about our culture than we do. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The folks that don't matter know more about us than we do. And we act like this can't be us. Why can't this be black? Why what the they dyed the walls to drown out the darkness of the paintings to make it seem like they're more lighter skin when we know they were darker than me, you know.
Right.
And the owl gang is in there too, so we got to represent. No, well, that's part of it too, because the owls are a good representation in part of our culture too, you know, as far as Egyptian culture. The OVO owl that's on Drake's album cover and is Black Egyptian doll, you know, and they give context of who these people are and what they were for us, you know, and what they did back in these times. And again, I just don't think it's just documented enough about what this right here is part. This is what they're talking about right here. What happens when you pass away? Let me see if I can run it back to where they talk about death and what happens to your soul, you know. And let me see here a little bit.
For him to proceed into the kingdom of the divine, his heart, his deeds on earth must be so righteous that they are lighter than the feather.
Lighter than the
you look at
so y'all remember that term, lighter than the feather, right? Remember that term?
Yeah.
Okay, that's part of where that comes from. you know, we're gonna tackle this when I get back, man. We're gonna make sure it's clear and because this is important stuff, man. Your soul and how you live your life in this earth means a whole much more than what you think. You have to enjoy this life in your temporary flesh, Triple OG.
Oh, absolutely.
You really you have to enjoy your life. You only get one chance with this temporary flesh. You only get one chance. And I believe all these things. I wish I could know all these symbols and know what the translation means. I really do. And this is the one language that you can't really decipher out what it really means on them walls.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? These people were scientific geniuses. You see the laws of Ma'at?
Yeah.
That's the 10 Commandments on the wall. That was stolen. The 42, man, I don't understand why this isn't tapped in. And then when we talk about it, they call it your too pro-black kind of thing, as if they want to drown us out of this goodness that's been displayed, and they put it there for us for centuries to come back and find it. And there's still more dug up under all that sand. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is still unknown.
That's amazing, bro.
And then we have the Ankh sign, but we have a plus sign on us, but that's not the real one. You know? And these are good scholars. Why are we dismissing James Small? Professor James Small. He has PhDs and degrees in studying our history, you know? And it's not popular, but I'm not here to be popular. I'm here to be enlightened and to be enlightening to others amongst fun stuff and historic stuff. And this stuff is important. This stuff is important to know that we built this.
Right.
You know, look at this. Okay. What does that look like? That look like that same one in DC that was built, don't it?
Yes, it does. Yeah.
Okay. Look at that. Now look. How do you deny?
Right.
How you deny?
Right.
What we've done. Look at this. And they've taken it and applied it to the. Look, how do you deny?
That's amazing.
That is us, Triple OG. We are. I really believe if we tap in ourselves, we are magical beings. We are magical. You know.
In the background right there, it looks like the monument, right?
This is all us. The same way it was with slavery, how we built from nothing and how we made the most of the scraps and made it into something. Right? You know, how you made chitlins into a delicacy. You know, and we're just creative. And I'm just disappointed that we don't tap into this a little bit more. And hopefully we can get through this and together and
better understand it.
And better understanding what these people in time did and how how did they get this up here to last forever, to let you know history in a symbolic manner, but a story behind it. And it's about us. You know, and when we were together as one and we builded nations, whether it's Moors, whether it's Black Egyptians, what the real Middle East was before other folks came and took it over, you know, this is imperative for us to know. And it makes me feel good when I see this about us. I get excited. I really, really get excited because we know in Vatican they hiding all this history about us behind those walls because they don't want us to know what they already know. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and this documentary paints a picture for you to know what these monuments mean and who are these people and what they meant to their dynasties and their times and their kingdoms and how it's relevant today. You know, and how important that head, like, why is that head on there as a bird? Why is that a bird head there? What does that mean? You know, what does that mean when you put your left foot in? Look, they got Professor Kaba Kameen. These is legends right here, speaking the truth about us. And we just need to know this a little bit more. And when I get back, if allowed, I will be playing this sound and we will get to know what's, you know, being said in this, because it's valuable information.
Yeah, it is.
It's very valuable. And I wish that folks could tune in a little bit more. This right here is painting a picture of what had been happening when you get there. Your life is going to get judged with the feather and a little bit, you know, if the feather is lighter than the heavier thing, then that means your soul was, you did well. And it does a better way of explaining it, you know what I'm saying, than me. But this is how it happens at Judgment Day. When they say when Judgment Day happens, this is what Judgment Day is. They balance out your soul throughout your whole life. That's what they're saying. And if it tips over this way, your soul will be replenished. It won't get ate up and it's just nothing. You know, but you know, it's you don't know, you know, it'll be replenished into a different being or person, but I don't want my soul just to go to the dark. You know, I want it to be recycled, replenished into another good soul. You know what I'm saying? That could be another child, that could be whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I've come to know from this. And it was a fascinating story. And I'd like to share some of it with you guys, you know? And I you know, they go into what the real story behind this. In the Black way. What's the meaning of these paintings and these illusions, delusions, and also, you know, it gets deep. It gets deep. You know what I'm saying? It gets deep. But these guys are scholars, proven historians, seen them in different Black documentaries. They might come on here and dismiss them, but they would never go on them and challenge them about what they're saying right here. Remember the 10 Commandments we was just talking about? Look. In the depiction. But they explain to you a little different.
Man you what to do and what not to do. So what was once a conversation about I have not disrespected my elders, I have not killed. What you now have in the 10 Commandments that are drawn out of the 42 admonitions is thou shalt not. So they changed the structure of the language from being a person presenting himself to the Creator, having his heart weighed, to someone outside telling somebody else what you better not be doing.
See what I'm saying? They switched it. You know what I'm saying? But most folks don't be looking at it that way. They say what the 42 laws of Ma'at tells you this way, but they'll tell you on the 10 Commandments what you better not be doing, which is, so, I mean, we go.
The Hebrews coming into Egypt have no religion. When they go out of Egypt, they have a religion they call Judaism.
So That's that right there, man. We'll tap into that, man. We'll
So,
tap into that. Like it's not favorable, but listen, man, we got to be enlightened around here, man. I love Black history, and I'm not talking about the stuff other than slavery. I like the
mhm,
shit before slavery. I like the King Mansa Musa stories. I
mhm,
got I got plenty of stories that I could share with you guys in more detailed versions
mhm.
uh, to where we can explore, but it's not always favorable. But I get it, you know what I'm saying? But
But
it has to be, huh?
what I wanted to ask you is that he said
Uh-huh.
about thou and I, so they changed the I to thou. In other words, like he said, I shall not sin. You know what I'm saying? So they put thou and everything instead of I. You
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you see what I'm trying to say? So
Yeah.
it's kind of like they didn't want to personalize it to yourself, but wanted to say thou, meaning everyone, and it actually should be I. Then that's what I'm taking just from a little bit of what he's saying. That I haven't killed nobody or I haven't done this instead of thou. You know.
Yeah. I mean, I understand that, but and I agree, but there's just like I was saying, there's plenty of things that if you guys have questions about from what
Mhm.
we're saying, there's this other channel that I've been following that's very descriptive. And if you want to know more about things like this, it's very detailed
Mhm.
um, about what did Mansa Musa do with all that money?
Mm.
The African prophetess that who predicted colonization.
Mhm.
The Croatian embarrassed a port. No, the embarrassed the who when the Croatian embarrassed a Portuguese militia.
Mhm.
No, you finna go to school. No applesauce. You got a problem with that? Okay. All right. I was just checking. Go ahead. Matter of fact, go ahead. Go ahead. Get your applesauce. Gosh, it's hard to tell you. No, Lord have mercy. Jeez, it's hard to. I know. Then school. That's right. And it's just a lot of good stuff. OG. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
So there's a lot of stuff, how the image of Africans changed, a history of fake ancient Egyptians. I mean, it's just so many ways. If
Wow.
you want to know, the little known African explorer of North America, this
Mhm.
guy tackles a lot of things. A history of Afro-Iranian people,
Mhm.
you know? So,
Wow.
it's just so many things that King Bayano, the enslaved African who could not be defeated in
Mhm.
battle. Or what was going on in Africa during the Renaissance? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
What was going on in Africa during the time of Moses? He goes through that.
Right. What happened to Mansa Musa's money?
A history of black power in the Caribbean. You get what I'm saying? Stuff
Mhm.
that's like you kind of wonder, or what if the Moors conquered all of Europe?
Right.
These are things I'm reading on his thing that I know somebody that will love this channel, and I'm gonna send it to him. But these are things that kind of feed your mind that I like. You get what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And that's the intent. And but nevertheless, we are here. We are here. I haven't rolled up yet because we've been talking,
All
and
right.
I've been getting this guy prepared for
Cool.
school. And we will ride out.
Wonder what happened to his money, right? Mansa Musa. What do you think happened to all that money?
Uh, I think there's a story behind that. I don't know exactly, but I think
Damn.
he might have got his money snatched, took, or he might have gave it all away. But I know he
Mm.
had so much, he just gave it away anyway.
Mm.
So,
Mm.
I'm gonna look at it when I get back and share it and stuff like that because I want to that's a good question.
Mhm.
We can find out together. Um, But these are things that I like to talk about out the norm. You know, I know that other stuff is fun and it brings a lot of the crowd around and stuff, but I like to do some actual brain food. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I like to actually really do some brain food.
Right.
And get your mind thinking, at least to get your day started. It might be boring, whatever, but you
It's
know,
not boring. It's very educational because some people probably don't even look at things that way. You know what I mean?
you know,
You know what I'm
because people stuck in their own way and they want to be able to drive in what it is that they think of what it is and what it ain't. And
saying?
you know, we dropped the ball.
Yeah,
But
we did.
I think we dropped the ball, but they did a good job with duping us. They did a good job of manipulating us through time. And
Right.
through that time, Triple OG, I believe that we allowed a lot of things to happen that we could have prevented. But a
Wow.
lot of folks were trying to be appeasing to the oppressor. You get
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? More than spend the time of trying to rebuild our community as it was tribal in the land of Kush, in the
Mm-hmm.
land of Kemet. You know what I'm saying? And we just lost our way, and we allowed um, religion
Mm-hmm.
to get in the way of collective togetherness to where we could build. We should be more tapped in with each other like other cultures. We should be more together like Mexican culture. We should be more together like Asian culture.
Yeah, I see
Uh,
what you mean.
not just during time of tragedy. You know, we always get together. Black folks come together in two ways.
Marriage and tragedy.
What'd you say?
Marriage and death.
Yes, but I mean that could be two of them. But I was going to say barbecues and death. That was
Oh
going to
yeah,
say that. I was
yeah.
going to say but the thing is, we get together collectively in sorrow more than the celebration. You know, like we say we celebrate in somebody's life, but it's when their life is gone. You know, more than we celebrate each other's life when we're here. Of course, there's birthdays and stuff like that. You know,
Right,
but
right.
nah, I don't think I'm gonna see it either, Doris. I don't think I'm gonna see it either.
That's crazy.
Which is unfortunate because y'all deserve to see what y'all. The one thing about back in y'all time, the 60s and 70s, I probably wouldn't have lived because I wasn't as humble. I probably wouldn't have been as humble as the lady that's walking to school and a whole bunch of white folks is throwing rocks at me. I don't know if I could have been as humble as Martin Luther King to take rocks being thrown at me
Right.
without probably now of course the dogs and the water hoses with the big pressure on them is
Mm-hmm.
different. You know, you can't respond to that because it gets worse to you, right? But the other stuff, I commend our ancestors and the ones before us that help things be easier for us now
Right.
because they did go through a lot that I don't think with today's our generation and the generation after
Mm-hmm.
my generation, we probably wouldn't have had that much patience to accept what was being done in the 60s and 70s. And even before then, but 60s and 70s, we kind of started getting more revolting and revolutionary and, you know, rebellious. But
Mm-hmm.
I remember those times watching it, and I loved watching the civil rights era, and I used to be a firm student of it when I was younger. I loved Langston Hughes. I read Langston Hughes' poem in front of the class. That was my favorite poet when I was younger,
Mm-hmm.
which isn't mentioned much anymore. He's not mentioned much in today's poets now, which is ironic to me. But I love Black history, you know, especially a brother who's dark skin himself, and didn't, wasn't really that suffered a lot of racism within
Right.
my own race.
Mm-hmm.
That I got called dark skinned monkey, black as hell, and all that's from my
Yep.
own race. I didn't hear that. Big lips. I didn't hear
Mm-hmm.
that from white folks when I was growing. I didn't get the nigger shit like that when I was younger. I didn't get it. You see it on the news and you see the instances like we see every now and then, but
Mm-hmm.
full fully in my face, I was more discriminated against my own race. And ironically, they were just a tad bit lighter than me. Not even from the light skins. This is from folks that's just a tad bit lighter than me. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, damn, you black as hell too. I ain't black as you, nigga. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm not black. I'm brown. Oh, okay. Okay. That's not how the world gonna live. They look at the Mexicans and the Arabian folks as brown. Nah, you black. You black. Oh, you didn't miss the FMU. Listen, that's just the topic. If it's really real, what we see, or is it just for attention? You kind of know the answer to that already, right?
Mm-hmm.
We kind of know the answer to that already, but
That's deep.
people are triple OG. People is dying for clout nowadays. It's not for
Oh
money.
yeah. Absolutely.
People are dying for that one viral moment, which
Mm-hmm.
is sad. And this goes back to the affirmations of social media.
Right.
I love a woman that could be on here, because if you're beautiful, you're beautiful. You don't
Right.
have to do nothing as a woman nowadays to make money, but just stand there, keep yourself together, and be beautiful. And all the men comes in droves.
Yep. Yep.
You don't have to do anything nowadays. It's hard for me to think that a beautiful woman is solely single out here, but ain't feeling like she's affirmed by a man.
Right. That's crazy.
There is the social media.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think TikTok should be gone, get rid of? Yes.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
I think TikTok should be gone.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of people are gonna like that, but let me take that back. I'm kind of on the fence on it, because on one end, I want it to be gone because it's a big distraction. But on the other end on it, there's people that make a lot of money off of it, and there's actually people that's bringing information. There's a lot of independent journalists that's become from TikTok
Mm-hmm.
that reports on news that the mainstream media does not report. So
Mm-hmm.
let me wing that back. I actually would rather TikTok stay around, but I don't mind if it is defunct. I don't mind if it's gotten rid of. But it brings awareness to a lot of things that the mainstream news. It's helped us to know that mainstream news is propaganda and is programmed for what they want you to know what the news is about,
Right.
more than you should know what the news is about. Also, in the news, it's just always bad news.
Mm-hmm.
There's not much good news, not much happy news.
You're right.
It's programming. So and I think that's one of the reasons why they want to get rid of it, because they see of the information, whether it's history, whether it's did
Mm-hmm.
you know, whether it's documentation, or elections about a candidate, about what you didn't know, why you shouldn't vote for them. They want to get rid of that. They want to censor things like that. You know what I'm saying? I think, and TikTok allows you to do that. I even seen a thing where they might start up allowing you to do 6-minute clips.
Wow.
6-minute clips on TikTok. Okay. That means you could do a whole, with the way the editing is on there and the graphics is on TikTok, you could do a whole 6-minute movie on TikTok. With the way the effects and editing options and tools is on there, if they allow you to do, I mean, 3 minutes is good enough already. It used to be just 60 seconds when it started, I believe. And then now it went up to 3 minutes. But with so much tools and utilities on there, I can see why. If they do it to 6 minutes or 8 minutes, the game is, listen, everybody can go on TikTok and make a movie. TikTok, if you want to go viral, you want to get subscribers, go to TikTok real quick. It's the quickest way to get your subscriber counter. It's the quickest way to hit a viral thing. You just have to be consistent on there. And I'm not into it to be that consistent.
Right.
But if I do, I'd be probably have over thousands of subscribers. Because the one, every time I make a post, it does pretty well, especially the recent one. Just start fucking around.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So, like I said, I like TikTok for the journalism and up-to-date things that the mainstream news don't, because a lot of us don't watch mainstream news. We be on our phones tapping in for stuff. But as far as the distraction and solely the influence on children and adults, mainly children, I could do away with that, because I'm one of those ones that physical interact. We've gotten too lost and stuck into the phones. And we've let in social media, and somebody else said this, I think it was on the panel, I think Logic or somebody said, we've let in social media get in the way of our real thinking, because we see how everybody else is moving out here and we want that. We want that. So I think we've gotten too distracted of social media more than we should, more of real life. I'm come from the generation of physical interaction. You know what I'm saying? Right. I want it to be authentic if it does, FMU. I don't want, it to be inauthentic, and we doing, like, we see folks is doing these skits with this bad acting, you know what I'm saying? And it's just to get viral moments, and it'd be these real life situations that they did a terrible job. Come here, boy, okay, I'll just come over there. And I don't like the whole skits and stuff like that. And be authentic if you're gonna do it. Be a better actor and shit like that. Come here, boy.
Right.
Pink Ocean.
Yeah, remember that? Remember that Pink Lotion? I used to use that.
Yeah, man, because he be digging in my hair stuff, and I got to go ahead and get him some more lotion. I was using the wrong stuff. I was using let him use my stuff, and I'm using it from my hair. He ain't even got no hair, so your business can go viral on TikTok if you promote it right now. It can go. It can, you just gotta use the editing tools. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Listen,
I kind of knew TikTok was going to go down. My son said that. He said, "Dad, they're going to take away TikTok." I'm like, "Get the hell out of here!" He's like, "Yeah."
He's strong. No, he's muscular. Nah, yeah. TikTok is. It's hard to say. They got time, and it would be in the country's. It wouldn't be in the best interest to do that. It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be in the best interest to do that, to be honest with you, because there's a lot of the young generation in a time where we need different income. And income, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it's bringing, and people actually doing well content. I like TikTok because it's funny. I go in there and watch a lot. There's a lot of good, funny content on there. And because I just like the fun stuff. I see enough serious shit in everyday life. I don't want to get on social media. I don't want to get on social media and deal with the same motherfucking thing that I got to deal with outside and see outside and in the news outside. So when I come on here and not be in my I check on my gram and my Snap. It's just it's for funny stuff. It's for fun stuff. It's for entertainment purposes. I
Right.
don't really, when we life is life, and man, we need some kind of some kind of peace, some kind of peace. And humor and music is my peace. You know, you know what I'm saying? That's my peace for
Right.
me. Music, some good smooth music, some laughter. That's why y'all see my shorts the way they are. I try to bring some humor or document it as such because we need some fun. Life is already tough. You know, it's tough. People's going through shit, and then they come on social media to put on the facade like life ain't, life and on them. And it's not to say it's everybody business, but motherfuckers is out here suffering, triple OT. And you need some kind of getaway. You need some kind of getaway. And that's just what it is. You get what I'm saying? That's really just what it is. What I do with this boy brush. Gotta find his brush. But yeah. So
It's too big. It's too big.
I don't put that much pressure on life, you guys. I'm gonna do what the fuck I wanna do. Whether it's with money or not. Because ain't nobody gonna feel bad for you while you depressed and stressed, especially men. Don't nobody really pay attention to us when we going through something. They'll just tell us to snap out of it.
Yeah, I know.
They don't. There's no sympathy, empathy of a man that's going through depression until he's
Right.
gone. Oh,
Yeah,
I
you're
didn't even know. It's very, very hard to be expressive as a man. You're talked about if you're not if you slack one time. We see these
right.
instances of women leaving their men because they lose their job,
Right.
and it's just damn. Where's the damn brush at? Oh, actually seen the brush? Where's where? Where is it? Behind me. What? Oh, damn. The brush right in front of me. Look, that's sad when you're damn near 6-year-old. Like, here's the brush, Dad. You're blind. You're blind.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
But no, I just listen. I don't put so much pressure on life and what some of these talking points about what a nigga think a real man is,
Right.
what a woman think a real woman is, what they
Right.
should be messing with, how
Right.
valued you are, high value, less value. I'm not no super rich dude. Listen, I'm not the high value man with the dope a bank account and a high credit score.
Me either.
But do you think that and I got 5 kids? You think that would stop me from doing the fuck I want to do and getting the woman I want?
Right.
And it may
Yeah.
not be the woman or man for you. If
Right.
you're a woman, it may not be the man for you, but our man for somebody else, I should say. But it's the man for you. Like everybody might not like TC Top Catwoman. They might not think she's the finest thing walking. But he do, and while you sitting up there still trying to figure it out,
Right.
he's doing pretty fine. And the woman he don't mind getting up and cooking for him. Don't mind spending her money on him. Don't mind holding him down when he's not up where he needs to be. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. It's amazing, these conversations. Like, they'll look, I'm in court in these spaces, triple OG, I'm a nutting ass nigga.
Me either.
I would be considered a nutting ass nigga in these spaces.
Yep. It's like she said, I'm too old for this stuff, and I don't know. That's okay.
I'm considered I'm considered nothing ass nigga. I got 5 kids. My actual name is Ray Ray of the Pookie and Ray Rays. I ain't been married before. I got different baby mamas.
Yeah, but see, right, the difference is you're here for God put you here for a reason. I always believe that. And that's what brought me here because I learned a lot, you know, and I don't never come on here to criticize nobody. What you
Put
do in
shoes
your
on.
life is your business, you know, and that's the thing. Whatever
Those
works
ones.
for you, that works for you.
No, these ones. No, these ones. Go ahead. Yeah,
Shoot,
these ones.
that's
Go ahead,
crazy.
Triple AG. I hear you.
You know. It's like my granddaughter come over here yesterday trying to boss me around. Pappy, help me do this. Pappy. I'm like, what? You know, it's just I don't know.
Man,
These
you
this is the
living,
joys
man.
of my
Listen.
life as kids. I love kids. I really do. You know,
Yes, me too.
I love them to
Me
death,
too.
man. Ain't
As
nothing
you can
like
tell. No, I'm just,
it.
well, really, I'm not. But no,
See,
I listen. I like the fact that I got kids is carrying my name and
mm-hmm,
carrying on the brand of
mm-hmm,
me. You know, I
right,
don't listen. Everybody lives their life. If you don't have none, do I disvalue you as a person because you don't have kids? No,
right. My
I
son,
don't disvalue you. I'm not going to say that your life is over because that's probably your decision to not
mm-hmm.
be able to have them.
My
You
son's like,
know,
they have people out here got champagne taste and Kool-Aid money.
man,
that's,
man.
that's a good one.
And that's with everything, Triple OG.
Yep,
They'll want you to be this guy or girl
yep,
with this much money,
yep.
but then, you know, because on both ways, I seen
Mm-hmm.
a meme from a girl that said after a guy says that he builds himself up from gym and money, what else can he say that he's, you know, how does he build himself up without gym or money? You know, and it's just as back and forth because we'll say about women, what do you bring to the table after such and such? And a
Right.
lot of things that don't matter. We don't really care what we that's
No.
not the TC, they out here fucking TC.
Oh,
Everybody want
absolutely.
to fuck and then find out about a person later. It's not like what it was when you had to get to know a person first and then I might give you some. It's
Right.
I might give you some first. I mean, see if how it feels after I get my nut. And if I feel that, hey man, I might really like this person, then we'll
Right.
have this conversation.
Right.
It's not in all instances, but that's the date. Here, hold on, X, let me help. Put it in.
That's
So,
crazy.
you know, that's what's going on. Triple TC, everybody wants a temporary fix with the
Mm-hmm.
hopes of a permanent situation,
Mm.
you know.
Yeah.
And then you have men that's worried about women. Put your shoe in. There you go. You have men that's worried about women making more than them.
Oh, I never worried. I could care less what she made.
I don't care. I
Mm-mm.
could care less how much
Mm-mm.
money you making more than me.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Do I
just because
think
you
women
make
are the
more than
biggest tricks?
just because
Yeah.
you make more than somebody, don't mean you're better than them. My goodness,
No,
everybody.
no, 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 no. I'm not saying that. You know what I
I
mean? Because
understand what you're saying.
I've always had women that done for me willingly and
Oh yeah.
voluntarily because they wanted, like, so it was on yesterday's show. Women do for you. Women do for you because they want to help you build.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree with Logic or some. I think it was Sean or Logic. Every woman I've been with that invested in me.
Right. That's right.
Every single woman I've had has invested in me
I
willingly.
agree.
I ain't have to force and talk to them like, bitch, you better do this because this is pimping.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I ain't never had to be that way. I just was the Ray that you guys have come to know. You
I
know,
remember. I remember
and
when.
now, hey Ray, is they bad or they fine women and all this and this and
Mhm. You
my
gotta be
I
all
don't
like that.
I don't know if I want to date a 10
Right.
because I mean you got to be a 10 with your attitude as well as just the looks, and I might
Mm-hmm.
get a 10 with the looks and get a fucking 5. It's the wrong hat X. I might get a 10.
What's your name? That one.
I might get a 10 with the looks and get an attitude. The attitude might be 5.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
You
the
see what I'm
thing.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't listen. And we know on both sides that when you listen, when you dealing with a high value quote unquote man, hold on, let
Yeah.
me tell you something. That we know what comes with that. He ain't got
Oh
much
yeah.
time for bullshit.
Nope.
He want what he want because he's making the money to pay the
Right.
bills.
Right.
And he can just go pay for what he wants. He ain't got to
Mm-hmm.
deal with the attitude, all that.
Mm-hmm.
So for me,
I said a
I just
long
like to
time.
make it simple. Go ahead, Triple OG. What you say?
I said a long time ago. I let her listen to BB King's version of "Paying the Cost to Be the Boss." She looked at me like I was crazy. You know, I'm going to spend all the money and I don't want no back talk. And if you don't like the way I'm doing, just pick up your things and walk. She like, are you serious? I said, nobody listens to the words. You know, you just putting it out
Well,
there.
again, this was one of the good conversations that was had yesterday on Sean's show, and there was a lot of good point. Logic was actually pretty cooking. He was actually, he was actually talking some real shit, and he was saying like, listen, if a woman's really really into you, she's going to do whatever and with no problem. Don't
Right.
matter how broke you are or
Mm-mm.
how rich you are.
Mm-hmm.
She is a women. I wouldn't necessarily call women are the biggest tricks, even though I agree with that. But women are.
Yep.
A woman will spend, and tricking don't always mean financially. At least in this case, tricking can mean time. Tricking can mean, we know what tricking means is money. But
Mm-hmm.
women really will spend to prove that they're, can be for you.
Right.
And I, again, I'm from experience. All my children's mothers invested in me.
Right.
All of them. They all, in some kind of way, whatever dream I wanted to do at the time, or whatever I
Mm-hmm.
was interested in,
Mm-hmm.
whatever they contributed to it and was very supportive of it.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying.
Them
So when
women
I
are
be,
hard to find. They're hard
huh?
to find out here, Ray.
It's 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 it is, but it's not because I've always been able to run it. Now
Right.
they might have some flaws in other places,
Right.
but I agree when a woman is really, really into you, she really pours whatever's hers into you.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had most women in the last 10, 15 years, maybe even 20, that make more than me.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And I don't mind that.
Right.
I don't mind that because I know as a man that I know push come to shove, I go to work all day every day. That's what men do to get what we want. We don't have no problem. We'll work
Right.
ourselves all day and strain ourselves to the death.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't when we talk about house husbands and stuff like that, I'm slash house husband. I didn't work so hard the first section and so much my first part of the years. Now the second years, I'm kind of stepping back, making my own money, good
Mm-hmm.
money when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to it. You know what I'm saying? DJing
Right.
money's good. You feel me? And to where I could sit back and bond with my children and bond with my son to where my kids is going to know that we had a bond,
Mm-hmm.
more than
Right.
they know. That could be like, oh, well, my dad, he worked all the time, made sure that he provided and the bills was paid, but I don't know my dad.
Right. Yeah.
He was always working. I respect him because he made sure the house is paid. But when
Mm-hmm.
it came to social life and social instances, for me,
Right.
helping me grow as a man or
Mm-hmm.
as a lady,
Right.
if you have a daughter, I don't even
Mm-hmm.
know my dad.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like what Fatty brung up with his dad. Like his dad worked all day, every day. He strained himself just to make sure the bills is paid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And now, his body's kind of, I think he was saying that his body's not the same, someone like that. But the fact that
Mm-hmm.
stuck to me is that he worked all the time and strained his body just to maintain.
Right.
And then you die. Not saying his dad died, but that's the way it goes. We work all day,
Yep.
every day, just to make sure we getting by as rent is getting higher, shit's getting more expensive, and then you die.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? What do
Yeah.
did you where is the fun, Triple OG, if all you're doing is working all day every day and paying bills just to have a few bucks left?
Right. I tell you what, I remember a time I was dating this girl. She's a school teacher. This girl ended up being a guidance counselor. So she looked at the way I was dressed. She's like, "No, we got to change that." Let me tell you something, Ray. She took me to this Ralph Lauren store. She laid down that American Express card. She says, "You get what you want. This is why I like to see you, and you get what you want." I didn't have to get in my pocket for nothing. I mean, and not Ralph Lauren, that's expensive. Them shirts is expensive, man. I looked at them price tags. I'm like, damn, I mean, you can't just get what you want. And after that time, I knew she was invested in me. You know how they are. They want a certain way they want their man to look. She didn't have no
That ain't
problem.
Ralph though. That ain't Ralph though. That's what Kanye said. It ain't Ralph though. It ain't Ralph though.
I mean, shit. I mean, hey.
Well, Feminine says she gotta actually like you and want you for that. And she don't know if she want to do anything with you till you present something that makes her interested. So if money is her niche and you broke, you ain't getting her attention. Okay, well listen, if you gotta present something interesting, listen, if I have to bring up money that's interested, if that's your interest in my money, then I'm not interested in you.
Yeah,
Because
right,
that means you ain't got no substance than what I can provide for you, which is a bag.
right.
You get what I'm saying? What you can
Mm-hmm.
do for yourself. And we know as men that we supposed to be providers in some way, shape, or form, but we know in today's climate, women are starting to make more than us. So
Mm-hmm.
then we have to start being like, well, we know what we do for y'all, but can it be reciprocated too? Since y'all making more than us nowadays? Like when you
Mm-hmm.
hear cats say, well, shit, you want to go on a, you want to go on a date? Can you pay for the meal? Even though that sounds shallow. But if you want to go around as a woman saying that you don't need a man and you make your own money, but then you want to date him, why not take him out on the date then? What's wrong
Right,
with that? You know, we gonna do that anyway if we want to.
right.
But are you gonna appreciate that to where you don't feel like, oh well, it's an obligation, but instead of a gesture,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we're courting
Yeah.
you.
Society is
Yeah,
different. It's a shame.
we you know what I'm saying? We always trick every man tricks in some way, shape, or form for the woman he wants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we whether we buying a car for ourselves we still buying it to impress a woman because we know a woman, you know what I'm saying? Men buy cars to impress women. They do for the most part.
Right.
That's what I truly believe. Of course, guys, they do it for hobbies and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that, but
Mm-hmm.
a lot of dudes buy them to impress a chick.
Right.
We've seen the fake skits about the guy that gets turned down until he walks away, and then they see the car, then they come back.
Yeah.
We seen those fake skits, but there's
Yeah.
also some reality to them.
Yeah. That's
There's
funny.
women that really, really do that. They just want to fuck your car.
Yep. That's all.
You know what I'm
All they
saying?
want.
But they only do that because there's guys there's dudes that they allow them to be that way. There's dudes that allow themselves to be that way.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
So
I
I don't
always, I always vet it. I always watch how a female would roll. I would always watch who she's around. That's how I. That's how I come up. I've always been very aware of what type of female she was and who she hung around with, and that pretty much gave me an example of do I need to be with her or do I need to get with her or move on somewhere else. I've had I had pretty good perception of that stuff. I wasn't blind going in, know I'm going to get my feelings hurt, and if I did that, then I deserved that because your first mind tells you don't do it, but other things are saying go ahead do it. What's going to matter? You end up getting your feelings hurt, So I'm good. I'm in a good space now. I don't need all that craziness. Some of these people I heard delusional, because I
Well, that's
make the
good.
money.
I'm glad. I'm glad you're in a good space. You got a good woman.
Oh, absolutely.
Rockin' Robin in the treetop all day long. You know what I'm saying? So salute to
Yep.
her. You know. No, you're right. Everybody do got preference. I'm not doing nothing for me. You listen. If I'm not for you, I'm not for you. I'm not gonna press you.
Right. That's exactly right.
I mean, I might, I'll do my own version of what that looked like. But for me, I'm not gonna keep exasperating it and all this and that, and unless I
Mm-hmm.
see some kind of inkling to where, but other than that, nah. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I will want to see you though. I will still want to see you though. But I ain't gonna press you to try to make you stay.
Right.
Now, if that's not what you want to do, you don't want to stay. I can't make you stay.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody do got preferences, but there's
Yep.
also preference consequences in the preferences. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a firm believer. Women say they want a good man, but they pass up the good man every day because they really want their preference. And the preference 9 times out of 10, they know it ain't for them. They just want to be able to make it for them.
Right. Yep.
Goddamn well, this dude ain't full of shit, but you think that you could be better than what he had.
Mm-hmm.
You
Oh
know,
yeah. Yep. And 10s ain't always a 10,
you know, his money
Preference.
is not your money. A man that makes his own bag does not equate to it being your bag.
Right.
Now, if he wants to add you to it and bring him on to that, that's fine. But just because
Mm-hmm.
he's established does not mean that's going to be guaranteed a solid and gratifying relationship for you because you see that he got himself together financially. Just because a man got himself together financially doesn't mean he got himself financially together mentally.
Hey, bro, you know what? You know what I was thinking about? You remember that song "Beauty Only Skin Deep" by the Temptations? She may be fine on the outside, but so untrue on the inside. That's powerful right there, Ray. That's powerful shit there.
They don't care about that. They don't care
Mm-mm.
about that.
Mm-mm.
They
Nope.
don't care about what's on the inside until at second, second. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
when
Beauty's
women
only
say they
skin
want
deep.
a good man that they also have preferences, just like males do. They say they want a good woman that is a certain look. Well, we're visual creatures first.
Right.
So for the most part, men, we like attractive women, but that is subjective, like what was discussed yesterday, because what may be attractive to me may not
Right.
be
Up.
attractive for you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But there is times where we can collectively, as a man and
Mm-hmm.
women, when y'all see a fine man, that y'all could collectively agree that he's a nice looking man. And as men, when we see a fine woman, there is instances where we're all in agreement. But
Right.
but there is it's subjective. My fine may not be TC's fine.
Right.
It may not be Thanos' fine. It may
Mm.
not be Mufasa's fine, and
Right.
vice versa. But it's fine for me though.
Right.
Like if everybody I might say Jada's fine, but somebody might be like, she all right. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? She all right. But that's
Mm-hmm.
for me though. That's not for you. That's for me. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
just have I I'm just bothered by when I hear that there's no good men in the world, but you know that there's good men in the world, and y'all have them in the friend zone, which are the good men, but they're not what you look for. They're so easy, and it's such easy. You can have them whatever way you want to, so you feel like I don't gotta be with them to get what I want. So
Right.
you want the challenge of a nutting ass nigga that got
Mm-hmm.
other bitches, and you may not be, and you may be an option or the
Mm-hmm.
side chick, but you're fine with that, long as you getting what you want for the moment. This is what I'm seeing.
Yep.
This is
That's
what
right.
I'm seeing.
They
You
wonder why
know,
they wonder why they're out here hurt and got their feelings hurt and be dragging.
and it's from both sides. It's from both sides, though.
Mm-hmm.
No, you guys are visual. Y'all not as visual as we are. Y'all looking for women look for substance first, and it'd be nice if he looks good. It'd be nice if he looks good because, again, y'all like the listen. A women will say they like Russell Wilson and he's an attractive man, but then they'll call him soft nowadays because he's a faithful man. He him and Sierra didn't even have kids until they were married. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, and they did it the traditional way, and they both came from odd relationships, especially Sierra.
Mm-hmm.
But that same woman will go mess with her future, knowing he'll tell you straight up and down that I got 4 other bitches and you might not be the only one. That's okay. I just want to be down.
Yeah.
I just want to be down. I just want to be able to prove to you that I could be better than the other one that you got.
Yep. All about being
Broke dudes
important.
have side chicks too. No, broke dudes do not have side chicks like a woman, an attractive woman with a friend zone do. No, it's not the same. Broke dudes gotta settle for when that side chick decides to call them because they broke.
Right.
Broke dudes are put on the background when the nigga with money and the flamboyant nigga decides not to answer.
That's exactly right.
And
I
then
feel
you settle for him to make it seem like, well, I could get me some dick.
right.
It may not be the dick that I was trying to call for,
Right.
but as long as I got that back pocket in my, in my back pocket in my option as my option to just so I could feel better, feel validated.
Mm-hmm.
High school, yes. You know, I'm good with that until I find a nigga I want.
Yeah, it's true.
A broke dude cannot have a side chick. He can have it in his imagination what a side chick is,
Mm-hmm.
but ain't too many broke dudes having no side chicks. Because a lot of the broke dudes are aiming for that one. Unless she's I mean, could it be possible, but it's not the side chick that he want.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Can't no broke dude have no side chick like Jada LaRue. Can't no broke dude have no side chick like Jalen or whatever fine girl in this space. Can't no broke dude have no side chick like that. But a chick can have a side dude that's broke or not or got money, and he could be visually attractive or not, visually manageable.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think a broke dude can have a side chick because according to y'all, a broke dude shouldn't be getting no pussy. Well, we know I'm considered broke.
I'm broke
Count
too.
me in. I'm broke. I'm not that nigga that's finna take you out to the 5-star restaurants with the
Yep.
hopes that I'm getting some pussy at the end of the night. Nope. I've never had to do that to get what I want.
Mm-mm.
I've never had to wine and dine, to take her to Nobu and have her stay in the classy hotel to have her the way I wanted her.
Mm-hmm.
And she wasn't ugly either. She wasn't ugly. It was about my conversation. It was about my energy. It was about my frequencies. It was about
Mhm.
matching energies and frequencies that was able for me to land the woman that I landed in my life and being authentic and genuine. Why not being perfect? Why not being perfect?
Mhm.
You know,
I agree. I said I didn't never want to be by myself. I said that, and I didn't.
I don't I
I
don't
didn't
know
look
what
at.
you're saying. I don't know what you not you, Triple OG. I'm seeing with FMU. I don't know what you're saying to FMU when it's trying to throw dirt on rich and established men. No, you can't. That's obvious. Rich and established men trick more than they get to know a woman. They
Right.
don't got time for all that. They don't got time for all that. If it happens, great. But everybody knows a rich and established man don't got time to give a woman what they want all the time. They ain't got time to even be home because they
Mm-mm.
too busy trying to maintain their money.
Mhm.
And then a lot of rich dudes, established dudes, are selfish by design because they want to make sure they keep their money for women that's trying to get in and get to them for their money.
Right.
They know what you there for.
Mhm.
You want to be saved. They know what you there for unless you coming in already established. And
Yeah.
then that man's might not like that because if you already established, then he feel like he can't tell you nothing.
Mhm. Hmm. Is that something? Mm.
A lot of dudes don't, but that's why they like a woman to stay at home. Me, I don't care. As long as you can make more than me, long as you still know how to be about me and for me. Don't forget
Right.
about me while you making
Okay.
all this money.
Mhm. Yeah. I don't know. I
No,
don't
you
know.
said established dudes gonna do this and that like a side chick. Like have a side chick, like a broke one don't. Broke dudes don't have I don't know what you characterize as broke, but broke dudes don't get listen, they take what they can get.
Yeah.
They might got chicks in their phone, but
Mhm.
those chicks that they want ain't answering the phone when they want them to because they broke. Now, if that nigga was rich and had money, that woman is answering the phone off the second ring.
Mhm.
More than less. Broke dudes can try to act like they got side chicks, but it's nowhere in the nature and capacity of a dude that's established and got his bank account is over six zeros and his credit score is great.
Yeah. I remember that song. You can't always get what you want, but when you find sometimes you get what you need.
But see, here's the thing with that. Several broke dudes be living in a woman's house and be sleeping with another chick, even with the nerve to be in her house doing it. Come on now. We hear the stories and see the cheater episodes. But who are you mad at? The woman that allowed it or him?
Yeah. Right.
How
He's
what
allowed.
you listen, who are you bothered by? The woman that allowed that or him?
It's her fault.
It's
She.
she know he's broke when she got him, but she
Mhm.
allowed it and she accepts that. That's something that she should be taking up with herself, FMU. You ain't gonna make a man feel bad about that. We don't give a
Mhm.
fuck about y'all calling us broke, dogs, sluts, tricks, nothing ass niggas, fuck boys. Y'all still going fuck with them anyway. Y'all still
Yeah.
go fuck with the same fuck boys, broke niggas, nothing ass niggas that y'all complain about on here, and then y'all go fuck with them off here privately. Just like niggas do the same thing with big chicks. They'll sit up
Mhm.
here and tell you all day that they don't fuck with a big chick, and then they get off here and they got a big chick.
Yeah.
So I mean, it goes both ways.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I
broke
know.
dudes don't have side chicks.
Mhm. If you allow that man to come in your house and sleep on your, lay on your sofa and do this and this, I don't see what the big argument is. You allowed it. Oh, there you go.
A broke dude can have side chicks. I just don't think he does. I don't know what you're characterizing a broke dude. Now we know what broke is a dude, because I know we got actually because a broke dude to y'all is a dude that don't make enough money for y'all standards. A poor dude is a dude that don't got no money.
Right.
Y'all, a lot of women consider broke dudes as dudes with 9 to 5s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that's where we getting things a lot of twisted. There's women don't even value men's nowadays. Social media is drowned out accepting men with actual jobs. Niggas get laughed at for working 9 to 5s now.
Yeah, they do. Mm-hmm.
You getting laughed at? Oh, that ain't enough. You make how much a year?
Yeah.
40, 50. Oh no, you work a 9 to 5. We done heard women say, I can't mess with a dude that work a 9 to 5.
Well, I did it.
We've heard this. Stop acting like we ain't heard women say that. You ain't never heard no man say, I can't mess with no woman that got a 9 to 5.
I ain't ashamed to say I worked 9 to 5. I did. Worked 9 to 5, 8 hours, 12 hours.
I ain't never heard no man say, I can't mess with a woman that has a 9 to 5.
Either.
Especially nowadays because of the 2 income thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, back in the day, you might have heard that because there was women that was housewives and they didn't like they women working. They liked to be the ones solely paying the bills. You might have heard that back in the day, 20, 30 years ago, but you ain't hearing that today.
Right.
You know, of course, I don't think, listen, of course it exists. I just don't see many instances of broke dudes with side chicks. Broke dudes ain't getting the kind of pussy they want all the time. They selling for the pussy they can get.
Mm-hmm.
If they can even get that.
Mm-hmm.
What's a bus?
We late. It's all right.
Yeah, there's some women out here work 9 to 5, still ain't got nobody neither. They're still by themselves.
What you mean you ain't supposed to complain if she got 9 to 5? There's still traditional men that don't want they women working. They got a problem with women making more than them.
Mm-hmm.
There's men out here tripping about y'all making more than them. So why are you saying what they ain't supposed to be doing, but that's what they're doing?
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? But there's men out here who's confident in what they do for themselves that they ain't worried about what a woman making or not.
No.
We don't.
I never worried about her
I
salary.
never cared.
Me either.
Well, yeah, of course. That's why I said, of course it exists, but there's not many instances of dudes. What you want doesn't mean they're going to get it, though. Selling means you have to accept what's given more than you taking what you want. There's a difference. There's a difference.
And they wonder why men now don't want to get married. Yeah.
Hold on, you got it.
They done woke up now. They ain't signed no damn contract. They done woke up. Yeah. That's crazy. Nah, I don't know. I love what I have. You know, I can't complain. 21 years.
Thank you, appreciate it.
She taking care of me.
No, that's good though. You got the rare thing. You got the rare thing. That's hard to find. You have a rock. You have a friend.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
She said that some of these women out here in these streets are by themselves. They deserve to be by themselves because evidently they still can't find the right one. You know, that's a shame. I can't help that. You know, you by yourself.
I don't put that much pressure into it. I don't put that much pressure into it. You know, to be honest, it's just a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people at the end of the day, what's for me and my thoughts may not be for you, but it's just what I was mentioning. Hi. Have a good day, okay? Day. All right, no doubt. He never gives me that. He just takes off. But
why my
yeah, that's what it is. I hear what you're saying, though, Melon. I'm FMU. I'm not being dismissive, but I'm just addressing him. Sorry.
That's why I told my sisters some of them ain't married, and I said, because no man ain't putting up with your damn mouth. Shut your damn mouth and learn how to respect a man, and you'll keep a man. But if you always run your mouth telling somebody what to do, they don't want to be bothered with you. They'll go find somebody else. That's just being disrespectful. Well, I don't think no, you gotta know how to talk to somebody. You just can't be just talking down on somebody. You can't do that. Life's too short for that shit. And then you wonder why you're out here. Let me tell you something, Ray. I got 7 sisters, and I think 6 of them are by themselves. 6. Ain't no man want to be bothered with all that foolishness, and I told them that. I'm like, when you open your mouth and you start talking, that it's over because you don't know how to even talk to a man. So how you expect to keep a man if you don't know how to talk to a man? That's ridiculous. That's
Salute
crazy.
to motherfucking Friday for real streaming. Little
All right,
King
right.
in the motherfucking building. Untouchable gang, our gang. Salute to you, bro, for pulling up. We just talking, man. We just, excuse me. I'm sorry. We just talking and kicking the breeze, shooting the breeze. You can respect a man and still be, and it's vice versa.
Right.
Vice versa. Vice versa. You can respect a woman and still be mistreated.
But I don't think.
It goes both ways. I don't disagree with that.
But a
I
man,
don't disagree with that.
the guys always told me, you'll know what type of woman she is when she opens her mouth. She could be
But
fine on the outside.
Go ahead, Triple. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
She could be fine on the outside, but once she opens her mouth, that tells you everything you want to know about her. And some of the stuff they're saying is true. It's all about them, or they want to put themselves on a pedestal and they ain't no better than the next female. That's why I always went for the plain ones. The plain ones. That's all I want to look at is the plain ones. I don't want nobody fine. Just show me a plain, natural woman, and I was good.
That's me too, TC. Give me a plain, natural woman that doesn't crave attention from the village.
Yep.
After she done got what she want.
Yep.
And you all about me. You don't have a desire of any man. Of course, you go attract to what you see. Y'all don't want you to be ignoring when when you look at a magazine and then you got to be on eggshells because you're worried about what I might say.
Right.
But as long as your energy is about me to where I don't got to even worry about nothing. I ain't anyway, because at the end of the day, if I feel like I'm not getting that enough from you, then I will seek that from somewhere else, because that's what men do.
Right.
That's just what we do. And I wouldn't even say that's not what women do, but that's what men are known to do. You get what I'm saying?
I always like them plain ones though. Something about them plain ones is just it would stir me up inside. I don't know, there's something about them just plain women. It's like, man, damn, I'm telling you. And it seemed like they were the ones that really showed the most interest in you and wanted to put that value into you. I that's why I always did. I always stuck to the ones nobody wanted. I was fine with that. And they're you know what, Ray? And they're the ones that had the most money, cars. Shoot, you go meet the parents, dads. Oh, it's nice to meet you and all that. Didn't have no drama or nothing.
No one's negating your comment. I said you're right, but it goes both ways. I didn't just sit up there and say straight up and down to negate what you're saying. Oh, well, it goes both ways. No, I said you're right.
Yeah,
but it does go both ways. Instead of just saying, oh, no, it goes both ways, like women tend to do. Not all women, but, I'll say you're right, but it goes both ways. It does. I've seen it. I've seen it. So, but I'm not disagreeing with you. Both parties allow that though. If you like Lil King said, why respect someone who's mistreating you?
Right.
Why continue to be with someone who's mistreating you, who's abusing you? It's one thing if they're not valuing you and acknowledging you, but if they're mistreating you,
And
They're
that's
not
and Ray,
treating you at all, or
and Ray,
they're doing it in the wrong way,
and that's
mistreating.
that's what's happening with Robin's sister right now. She got a dude. He mistreats her. He talks to her like a dog. And then, like I told her before, I said, "Look, you don't want to do that." Oh, what do you mean? I said, so I gave her the lowdown. What she do? She went down that road. She went down that road, and guess what? Ray, this dude had so much shit behind him, and once she married him, put a lien on her house and all that crazy shit. I mean, come on, wake up. You know, what the hell are you doing? There ain't that much love in the world for somebody like that, put you in that position. But you can't tell
here's
her
also
nothing.
the thing to FMU's what she's saying. But how would you know how good the treatment is or not if you ain't even allowing him to fully treat you to the desire that you need to be?
Right. Yeah, you got to
If
give him a
you won't
chance.
even
Right.
give him the opportunity to see how you should be treated, then what are we talking about?
Mm-hmm. I always said this, Ray, and I don't want to cut you off, but I always said this. And I told my sisters, I says, I hear what you're saying, but let me hear the man's part. There's two sides to every damn story. You ain't telling me, oh, he did this and this and this, and you ain't, and you're sitting up there innocent. I ain't buying that. I ain't buying it one bit. I ain't gonna listen to your side and take sides with you when I know there's two sides. There's always got to be that, you know. There has to be two sides to every damn story because I ain't believing just one side. Why you can't keep a man? 4 or 5 sisters can't keep a man. Why? Because it's their fault. Bullshit. No, no, no. It's there. I ain't buying that.
But to Friday for real comment, a lot of that is because they may not have had that kind of parental guidance to know
Right.
how to be accepted and be treated well by a man. They've
Mm-hmm.
had to learn on their own or influences, or in some cases, maybe with the men that they've been with. They don't
Right.
learn, you know,
Mm-hmm.
they don't learn. Yo, Buck City in the
Hey,
motherfucking
Buck City.
building,
What's up,
aka
brother?
Dr. Hood is in the building. Salute to you. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. That's just how I see it. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They might not, like you said, they ain't grow beside certain men. So they've had to
Mm-hmm.
learn, maybe from the men that they've been with, especially if these are older men, because they've never had that kind of father figure influence around them.
Right.
So they learning from the older men that they went.
Mm-hmm.
It's and it's just kind of
Right.
interesting to me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You got to allow a man to you got to see.
Mm-hmm.
You can't allow your past instances or relationships that didn't work and treat that like that's gonna be the next man or woman.
Right.
But
But you
that's
know
what
what?
we do.
You know what, Ray? I looked at something. I don't know if you can relate to me on this or Little King. But Martin Luther King had everybody marching, right? Who's following? Everybody's following. He's the man. He's leading, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now take with the Ten Commandments, and Moses brought all them people out of bondage, right? What did he do? So he's leading, right? So
Mm.
now you get to now, it's like, what are y'all leading? Well, didn't Martin Luther King do what he had to do? He led. He led. So, but they was following. Everybody, women, children, they was all following though. But now
Mm-hmm.
you get to now, it's like y'all ain't leaders. Y'all, well, what the heck did they do? They started it, and that's what I look at, and when I watch the Ten Commandments, I take so much from that and say, well, you're out there sinning when you ain't supposed to be under God's eye. So he comes down with them damn tablets and says, you can live by the Lord or die by the Lord. Which way is it going to be? In society, it kind of brings a full forward. But when what you showed me is just is similar, but it has to do with us though. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if it
Yeah,
makes sense. You see what
yeah,
I'm trying to say? We were leaders. I just don't get it. They say y'all don't lead. Why y'all ain't leaders. Nah, I don't want to hear all that. I mean, when I look at Martin Luther
Well, I
King,
mean, if we're not leaders, whatever that context means and says, then they know that they don't got to mess with what they qualify as leaders. I
right,
don't think from my experiences, the women I know are out here finding men to be leaders. They're out there to be they want some guidance to be, you know what I'm saying, to have a man that has the potential to be that and
right,
all that. But the leaders of today is not the leaders that they were looking about from before. They're not looking
right,
for the past leadership before. They'll
right.
say that, they'll
Mm-hmm.
say that, but then when they get that man that can lead, they're worried about if they're the only one.
Right,
They're worried about, they're not really, looking for leadership. They're looking for somebody that's going to be by their side and help them along the way, and vice versa. If
right,
a woman listen, we definitely ain't looking for no woman to lead us, but we want one to help, be by our side
right.
as we're trying to be better and being better as men.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, and I just don't be putting that much investment on things like that because I know what's for me. You get what I'm saying? I don't have a
Right.
problem finding what's for me. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And it's like, what's for you, right? You probably have might be a big ass chick and with the shower cap in the supermarket. Hey, them same chicks be having men right beside them.
Yeah, they do. Yep.
Them big chicks
Absolutely.
out here be
Huh.
having that man and the 3 kids in the cart and they
Huh.
following right along.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's right.
With the what they call it, the shower cap on in the without
Yeah.
no makeup on and all that.
Yeah.
They ain't got, you don't hear them having no problems.
Mm-mm. That's what I mean.
So when I be hearing these conversations, I be like, well, where
Mm-hmm.
y'all at? Because I be seeing big chicks with dudes. I be seeing all kind of plethora. I be seeing the most non-attractive chick with the guys they was looking for.
Yeah, right. And these dudes ain't no short. Well, they could be short dudes, tall dudes. Don't matter. They still on their arm. I see that too, and they're proud of that woman.
Right,
They
right.
ain't about
So
that.
so friends. I am getting an enormous amount of phone calls that is interrupting the show. And I kind of think they're important because it's the same folks hitting me up. So I'm kind of worried about something. So
Uh-oh.
what we're going to come back. And I ain't do my smoke session, but we had to break the barriers because it's been a few days. It's been too long. Folks been saying, Ray, what's going on? I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
be one of these unconventional cats that uh just go on when I go on, especially till Fatty get back. You get what I'm saying? Let the gang is doing their thing, Ali or Witch Doctor's doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start going on live spontaneously and just go with the flow. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Salute to Friday for real. Salute to FMU. Salute to Triple OGTC
Sir.
OGTC for hanging with me for a second. I ain't even do the smoking because I got so much and delved into the conversation and my
All right.
coffee. And I was taking the boy to school. We will be back later. Yes. We will be back. Thank you, FMU LaRue, serving it from the chat.
Mm.
I appreciate you, girl. Salute to Little King for serving it in the chat. Friday for real is streaming. I think Expect the Unexpected is on right now. Salute the gang,
Okay.
DJ Vapors. Y'all go click and
Yeah.
subscribe to Friday for real. My bro, Little King, ATM
Yeah.
Boys. ATM Boys is in the building. We will be back, man. I have to see what's up with these phone
Go
calls.
ahead.
You know what I'm saying? We salute Triple O GTC. Make sure y'all click and subscribe to Ilkhan Ali. He'll be going with the ladies' first edition show, I believe Wednesday or so.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure you guys tune into that. And we will be back. We just gotta see what's going on the flip end,
Yeah. Go
so
ahead and
we can
take care
go
of that.
without any interruption and I got to answer the phone call. You get what I'm saying? Salute to Not
Yeah.
for Humans, DJ motherfucking Witch Doctor. Salute to him. He was in the chat earlier. We salute the untouchable networks around here. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? We are on the rise. And listen, Rome wasn't built in a day. You get what I'm saying? Rome
Yeah.
wasn't built in a day. It took time. It took a community. It took a
Yep.
tribe. It took a
Mm-hmm.
team. We are together. Salute Stan, the motherfucking man.
Yep. Root stand. Yep.
You get what I'm saying? It's the gang shit over here. You know, I hate going off with you guys because it'll be one of the shortest streams, but I got to see what the other phone call is on the other side. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we will be
Yeah.
back.
You
We
got
might come
all
right back
the
depending on what the schedule looking like. To compare what the
yeah.
YouTube TV guide schedule is looking like. We will come
Yeah.
back and be right back. You make sure you salute, you subscribe to the team. Nino
Mm-hmm.
Nation, you know what I'm saying? Ilkhan Ali, Expect the Unexpected, Friday for Real,
Friday. Yeah.
Team
Friday's
Fatty
good
until
weather.
he comes back on. Even TC Top Cat, you know, he don't be on the channel, but you know, he's good to subscribe to see what he's doing, you know, just cuz, share for share. That's what we do. Share for share.
I enjoy these brothers on here because these brothers like Little King. These guys are very knowledgeable about what's going on, and I salute all these brothers, Stan and all you guys. I love you guys for keeping it going and
We
keeping it positive.
we love you too, man. But listen, I will be back.
All right.
I will be back. Let me check around with the phone calls and all this. And see, I'm on 18% anyway. I got to charge the phone. Can you hear me, TC? I'm going up to the
Mm-hmm.
Wi-Fi. Can you still hear me? Okay, let me see. So
I
yeah,
hear you.
I'm driving up to the house with the Y Fizzy. I still got to roll up. We'll be back if none of the team up. I think Expect the Unexpected Vapors is on right now.
Good.
I think that came up in my notifications while we were talking. And then
Yeah.
y'all slide through the YouTube streets while I do my thing I gotta do. You get what I'm saying?
All
We
right.
appreciate y'all. The gang is here, untouchable gang. You see the symbols, you see the icons. Don't play no motherfucking game. We will see you guys in a minute.
Oh, it's my privilege. Thank you.